flesh rendered, separated from the skin, marking pulse with power, searing, preserving. The surrounding air is threadbare and near the point of bursting. The swath of skin crackles with energy as it's sealed within a simple black wooden box. A gift to be presented, alliances to be bartered. Another slice, accompanied with another screen. The cycle begins anew. Welcome back to Magics and Mullets. Nebula Petnat.
Nebbiolo Petnat.
And what does Nebula Petnat sound like, you may say? Well, he was saying, previously on Magics in Mullets. Faced with three options, Tilly, holder of the key, abruptly launched through the portal created by the western keyhole. The party and Coriander followed after. I went Australian with that one, that's weird. They found themselves in a warm, dark grassland at the top of a sloping hill. The door behind slowly vanished into the decrepit stone wall, the keyhole still there, but old and worn. The key itself, previously vibrating with power, was now cold and dormant. Not wasting any time, the party decided to light a torch and follow the remnants of an old path. Soon enough, the party heard the sounds of a pack of wild dogs. Going to investigate, they came to the corner of a crop of trees and were able to spy two individuals, a half-elf man and a small tiefling child, surrounded by a pack of wild dogs. Entering the fray from the far south, the party slowly started eliminating the wild dogs. After most of them were blasted away and the party was closer to the endangered people, they were ambushed by two more dogs, these being monstrously large. Due to their size and proximity, it was much easier to identify them as being infected with some kind of mold or fungal growth. The larger dogs proved to be much more of an issue. Carmae and Tilly both went unconscious as the party struggled to subdue the beasts. To the northeast, the young tiefling nearly died but was brought back from the brink with a health potion provided by the half-elf stranger. He was eventually brought down by the last remaining wild dog that was, in turn, destroyed by me, Nebbiolo. After the infected wild dogs were put down, the night went quiet. The party decided to light a fire and rest for the night. The tiefling boy, Pinroth, confessed that he left his home, the Farbo Farm. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Sorry, Vinny.
You went very Homestar Runner with that one.
Yeah, no, I know. It was an interesting take.
Sorry.
After the other kids were bullying him for his infernal background. He was, at first, very intimidated by Orville, and when pressed, Pinroth explained that the city of Hillsfar and the surrounding area was incredibly dangerous for anyone that was not a human. He promised respite from danger the following day at his farm. As sleep slowly took over the party, Orville was sent a vision in the form of a dream. Wordlessly, the ideas burned in his mind. 5 fingers form a hand grasps a hammer mends the world.
Orville. Welcome back, Orville. This is the clearest vision you've ever been sent. You've had similar ideas propped into your head, but not clear and not nearly as long. Everyone wakes up. Furnace, you spent most of the night in your sentry form. Um, as you kind of come to, you notice a small weight on your shoulder at some point. It seems as though Coriander spent half the night on watch with you.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I don't. I mean, I kind of don't sleep either, so you know.
Oh, are you
Quiet out here,
also
though.
a collection of metals and woods brought to life?
I mean,
Like
I'm
me?
pretty fleshy now, but I mean, I don't know. I was made also, so don't think
Wow.
too hard on it. Am I right?
Who made you?
Well, I mean, Fistandia. You know, the woman for the
Oh,
mansion.
she is your maker.
Yeah, sure. You know, just like your maker is Orville, right?
Yes. Orville, wake up!
Orville
Orville!
kind of shakes awake.
Orville!
Just, big yawn.
Did Orville build Furnace with a built-in alarm clock feature? Because that's pretty great.
I like that. Yeah.
Just it's like at a certain period of time, like Furnace can be in the middle of a sentence.
Furnace is
And then-
bored.
Orville.
Yeah.
Orville, I want to tell you about Coriander. Wake up, please.
Earl just sits up and goes, "What? What about Coriander? What?"
Coriander was made by Fistandia, just like I was made by you. Did you know that, Orville?
No, I don't know Coriander from a hole in the wall.
We've been for so long. What do you mean you don't know who I am? Hey, buddy. He
I mean, I
flies
know
over
who
and like,
you are.
it's me, your best friend now.
Well, all right.
All right.
Cool.
He shakes his head and kind of like wanders off a bit, like not knowing how to take that. With this loud voice, yeah, you do see that young Penroth, the tiefling boy, starts to rouse from his slumber. You see that he has like a fair amount of scarring from the encounter last night that were previously healed from the health potion given to him by the half-elf man.
Is Carmae? Can Carmae be awake at this point?
Everyone can be awake unless you specifically
Roll
say
the
you want to
D20.
sleep in.
Well, I want a full rest or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is morning.
Everybody.
The sun is breaking and you hear roosters doing the rooster thing from a distance. It's
What are they calling
very
that?
much morning.
You know, roostering.
Roostering.
Oh, yeah.
Roostering.
Rise.
They be
Um,
roosted.
yeah, Billy's
Cacawing.
awake, but I'm doing that thing where it's like, I'm just gonna lay here until everybody else is up. Listen.
I feel like I would have fallen or Carmae would have fallen asleep next to Penroth. She has been incredibly kind to Penroth, but definitely curious about why he was out in the woods and if there were any sort of ulterior motives he isn't disclosing to the group. So she would definitely kind of want to talk to him or pull him aside at some point.
He does groggily get up. He wipes his eyes. And again, he's fairly young. You'd put him at maybe 10 or 12. Tieflings age roughly the same as humans. But he rolls away from you and starts stretching and like looking around. He looks a little worried, like he's kind of taking in the last night. Finally, kind of like bringing it all into his mind and noticing that he's around a bunch of strangers. Though he doesn't seem like unsafe, he does seem a little bit worried.
Hey, Penroth? Right? Did I get that right?
He turns around quickly, like, yeah, I don't think I caught your name.
My
Last
name
time
is-
was a bit of a blur.
No, it's all good. My name's Carmae. You just remind me so much of my brother.
Is that good or is that bad?
Depends on the day. Well, I kind of was like having a hard time falling asleep last night because I wanted to ask you a question and I didn't get to ask it to you, so it kind of just kept me up. What was the name of that half elf man that you were with?
I couldn't tell you. He saved me. But that's the first time I'd ever seen him. He was brave, but not much of a fighter. I'm afraid.
Did you get any other, information about him, or maybe like just a general vibe?
I mean, it all happened so fast. I'm not sure exactly where he came from, but he's no one that I know from the surrounding farms or what have you.
Gotcha. Do you have any friends?
Well, I've got loads of friends. I'm very popular, very popular.
No, he's not popular.
I've always wanted to be one of the popular kids.
Can I roll an insight check on that? I'm awake. by this
Yeah. By all means, please
Okay.
do.
It's 14 plus 2, 16.
Yeah, you can tell this is utter bullshit. There's
Oh.
no popularity here.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Oh my
Or
heart.
if
Wow.
they're
Real.
like, at least at this point, like this is a lie.
Oh.
Aw. With hopes that it'll change soon.
Well, I would love for you to like teach me how to be, popular while we're traveling to your farm. Give me some tips and tricks.
This will be awkward.
You gotta be mean, right? Otherwise, people will walk all over you. And he kind of like stomps over. You're not far away from where Tilly had decomposed the half elf. He kind of like kicks this layer of decomposed leaves. You hear a tink as he does that.
Maybe I was on that shit.
Or
Nebula jumps up and says, this kid's quite smart, actually. For a young man your age, you're very smart.
Orville hears all this and says, "All
It's
right,
not the
well,
first time I've heard that.
nobody's made any friends worthwhile being mean."
Well, I mean, I've made plenty of friends just being the way that I am.
Well, are you mean?
I don't know, you tell me.
I mean, not yet, but I guess I gotta be careful.
Oh, you
No,
don't have to
I
be
won't-
careful with old Nebby.
I wouldn't call you mean.
I give Nebby a playful shove.
Should I do like a Constitution saving throw or something? Or...
No, we're gonna resolve this in a real Dungeons and Dragons manner.
Yeah.
Orville, can you make an unarmed attack?
Nice. Love it.
No, it's a shove attack. So that would be
Plus strength, right?
No, it's going to be athletics versus Nebula. You either have athletics or acrobatics. You both roll, and whoever wins is the winner.
That is a 14 plus 4 is 18.
That is a 2 minus 1 1.
Nebula, you are playfully
Roll a new
shoved,
character.
but maybe a little bit harder than you would have imagined. You trip over and you fall towards where Pineroth had kicked and made the uncommon sound in this pile of leaves.
Nebula immediately tries to like play it off like he's doing push-ups.
Can I look through the leaves?
Make a performance check.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I love this shit.
All right. That's plus 3. This should be better. No, that's a natty 1.
Nice.
Yeah. You can't even pick yourself up. You like try to put yourself.
My
into
elbows
position.
break.
Yeah.
They don't break, but like you slip in. The decomposition is not a dry process,
Mm.
and you
Tilly,
try to pick yourself up in such a way that looks good. And as soon as you're halfway into it, you slip, and your face is covered in mud.
Well,
Tilly
now
yawns,
it is the meaning.
walks up over to Nebbiolo and points down at you and says, "Want me to cast Decompose on this one too?"
Yeah,
It's
so
like
you know
killed
what?
Nebbiolo.
Do me the
Orville lets
fucking
out a
favor
hearty
while I
laugh.
shit.
Yeah.
I do
It's
want
all
to see
right,
if I
bud.
can
Get
find
up.
that. I want to see if I can find that thing in that decomposed pile, though. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
that's
Fine.
it.
Oh, yeah, give me an investigation check.
That's the thing I'm good at.
That'll be good.
Yeah, let's hope.
Natty 1.
Nope. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Jumanji.
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 Every time.
Different. Get like a little box or a cup or
I
something.
know. I need
At
to
this
get
point,
more
it's not funny.
So that's a 12 plus 5, 17. It's funny the first couple times. This is getting sad now.
You just kind of shuffle over some leaves, and you see that there is a corked vial. Within it, there is a dark orange liquid. It's nearly brown, but it glows like ever so slightly. Near it, there is some coins. It looks as though there was hidden items on this half-elf gentleman that was not seen when his body and clothing was intact. Now that
Interesting.
everything has been decomposed, metals and objects
Ooh.
are kind of out in
Nice.
the open.
Tilly says,
Wow.
"Yoink!" and grabs the coins. I don't care about the vial. I yoinked it, baby.
You yoinked
Okay,
it, but I did do the
Okay,
investigation.
here's the thing. You're
yoink.
doing this out in the open. Get an initiative roll just from Tilly and
Oh,
You got it,
my
babe.
God.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
specific
Well, that's
rules for
freaking
things
Hey,
like
I,
this.
I woke up with 3 fresh open spell slots, baby. I'll fucking go to town. That is a 21.
20. You fuck.
Yeah!
What's your initiative
Whoa.
bonus though?
That's what I mean.
Oh, I guess it would
Nebbiolo,
be.
you get your first pick. Do you want this
Fine.
vial or do you want some coins?
Nebbiolo would go for the coins.
Cool. Yeah, they're tightly compact as if they were in a small satchel, and you get 50 gold pieces.
50 gold! Oh!
Oh.
There's not a job
Jesus.
staying for itself at this point.
Tilly, there is a glowing vial there. Do you want to pick it
Yeah, I'll
up?
take the vial.
You get 1 vial of Alchemist's Fire.
What that is.
Oh.
Alchemist Fire. Can I do an Arcana check on that?
Sure. As Tilly pulls it up, go ahead and roll.
I definitely like Carmae would have wanted to run and grab it, but also doesn't want to make herself stand out in the group yet. Ooh, that's 8.
It's hard to tell. It does look important, or maybe not important, but it looks like something beyond just like a flask of wine.
Am I good at whatever that thing is?
Arcana.
I don't play spellcaster.
Probably
so-
would.
I can do
I
that?
would imagine you would be.
Tilly, go ahead and roll an investigation as well, or an Arcana, whichever one you're better at.
Arcana, apparently, I'm good at.
You are a wizard.
4 on Arcana.
Right?
Yep.
17.
Cool. Yeah. So this is Alchemist's
17
Fire. So it
Okay.
is a sticky adhesive liquid. It's basically like magical napalm.
Ooh.
So you can chuck this. You can throw it like 20 feet, and then it shatters. And what happens is that all the targets take 1d4 fire damage at the start of every turn.
Wow. For how many turns? For how long?
Until they take a turn to try to extinguish themselves.
Whoa, that's dope. That's
Cool.
very cool.
Nice.
I mean, how much is it worth? Is it worth 50 gold?
It
My God.
is exactly that, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
even Stevens here.
If you wanted another one, you could afford it.
Tilly yoinks. I put it in my little
Fantastic.
yoink pouch.
The group is now here next to this stump that is now burned down to the ground. There's still embers and there's still fire. All the grass around the area has withered and just been burnt by the proximity of this intense heat, but it is burning down into the ground. The day is yours. Tilly, can I get a perception check, please?
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that. I'm pretty perceptious, ain't I? Ain't
You're
I?
pretty
I don't know, I'm
perceptious.
looking.
Ain't I perceptious, baby? Ain't I perceptious,
Perception check. What the
baby?
fuck is that? Where is that on my sheet?
It's under
It's
P.
other
Did not
keys.
do a perception.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's like
okay.
right after N and
All
right
right,
before
everybody.
R.
God, I got a 19 straight up and down.
With the
19 all day, all week.
19, Tilly, you notice that the previously dormant key now seems like it doesn't like vibrate physically in your pocket, but you can tell like it is. I mean, you study the arcane. You understand that this now is recharged with some power. You have the option of going back or going forward. You can keep that information to yourself should you want.
Yeah,
Or-
Tilly keeps that to themselves.
Uh,
Because I don't want to go back.
Pine Roth kind of starts looking around and he says, well, I'm gonna go home now, I think. I did say y'all can come if you still want, but by
Yeah,
all
no,
means,
we'd love to go.
No, by all means, do whatever, like go and do whatever you were going to be doing.
No, we're
I'll-
definitely gonna go. We're definitely gonna go. Do you mind if I? What did Orville make you?
Oh,
Wanna look at it.
It's huge. Orville, that was a trident, right?
It was a trident.
It's taller than he is. He like kind of puts it behind his back, but this shit is big and tall. It is a 3-tine situation that I mean, it's a versatile weapon. He can stab at people with this. I mean, it's very Little Mermaid style. It looks dope.
Carmae like looks at it in awe, looks over at Orville, and then like looks down at her gun and just kind of like ponders.
Pinroth, you mind if I asked you something?
It kind of seems like this is one of those questions that you can't say no to, but
Again, very smart,
No.
very wise. You're very wise young man. Absolutely right. Do you
Make a deception check.
do you happen to know anybody by the name of Fistandia?
a gross name. No,
No.
no.
All right.
Kind of judgmental, don't you think? Your name's Pinroth.
It sounds like a hand is like
No, continue. I would love to hear this.
Yeah.
What does that name sound like to you, Pinroth? You teenage pervert.
well, it sounds like there's a hand that is a person, and that's I'm not it. I'm going home. You can follow me should you want.
Oh, of
You know
course.
what-
I want to meet all your cool friends that like you so much.
Tilly,
What?
be nice.
Pinroth said he's very popular. I like to take people at their word.
Even Furnace knows that Tilly is being an asshole right now.
I was just gonna say, if Furnace is commenting on social etiquette, you know that you're
you know
really
you're fucking up.
True.
Yeah.
You're done, Gustav.
Sucks. I hate this kid.
So Penroth does start heading to the. Well, you're kind of not really oriented since it has been dark and now you're going. He goes down the hill further and takes a left into a clearing in the woods. You notice that he is taking his trident and like doing a bunch of stab motions and like hitting like the tree bows and just like he says some like here and there, and it's cool. He's a cool kid.
Poor guy.
So
All right.
he says.
He's
Let
winning
him
us back.
follow.
Can Carmae like kind of be like playing with him almost a little bit, like pretending to be like the one who like runs up? And...
You can give me a charisma check.
Carmae's gonna
A charisma check to
shoot
play
this
with him.
kid.
Cool.
I mean, he's bordering on being a teenager, so like,
Ugh.
I thought
That's
he
a
was
12.
a teen.
He's 14, right?
yeah. So
Yeah,
I
but
guess
that's a
that's
teenager.
teen. I don't know. I don't know children.
It's in the
Well,
number name.
Yeah, it's if it ends with teen,
If it ends
Yeah,
with
that's kind of how
that
it
teen,
means
works.
a
Usually
teenager.
after
My notes
13,
just said child. I don't know. I didn't.
I'm 18.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's cool. You hold up some trees and do you shoot anything? Do you take out your rapier? What are you doing? 'Cause
No, I think I
it
would
looks
take
like
out my
you-
shield, and if he's the trident, I'm pretending to be the bad guy, and I'm holding up the shield, and he's trying to get me, and I'm like, ah. You know what I mean?
Well, while she's doing
Does the
that,
12 hit you?
oh shit.
Does a 12 hit me? No.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing, and he launches at you with it, and it scrapes off your shield. Do with that what you will.
Nebbiolo turns to Furnace Orville and Tilly and goes, "Well, great. Now that the children are playing, I think we should talk about a game plan. So remember that we're here essentially to find Fistandia. I think we've maybe gone off the path a little bit, or maybe we're finding a roundabout way there. But I feel like there's maybe something that I should maybe sort of disclose to you. Maybe, like just maybe.
What?
It's it's probably not important.
No, tell Tilly.
Actually, did I mention it? So I was the last one to jump through the portal when we were inside the haunted house. I didn't see a single ghost for what it's worth. I think it's a load of poppycock. But I was the last one through, and Danny, remember Danny from yesterday?
Danny.
Yes.
I
Was it
think
yesterday?
he might have. I think he might have encountered something like not great that might have hurt him. Great. I heard like some sort of like pained yelp. Maybe it was like a successful cheer, but it definitely sounded like a pained yelp. So, that's why I was kind of headstrong on trying to get back through the door in the first place. But I got caught up in the adventure.
I mean, well,
Furnace
I
says,
also
if Danny dies, we will not get paid and do not need to find Fistandia. We should go back to Danny.
Well, I mean, there's ways to make Danny alive again to get paid. But I do agree it would be easier to have him be alive in the first place.
So now I see where your moral compass is pointed. That makes a lot of sense to me now.
No, it's
Right?
just death is just not that big of a deal. That's all Tilly's just trying to say. It's like it's just part of it. But also Tilly
Tilly
says this key that I got might be awake again. I woke up and it seems all magical again. So it probably can open that portal again if we wanted to go back to that haunted house, but that doesn't seem to get us back to the Danny room.
Tilly,
So-
may I ask you a question?
Oh yeah.
Do you think I can die?
I don't really understand.
I'm
how
very
contracts
interested in
work.
this answer.
Well, if you're anything like a homunculus, like Coriander over there, because Coriander, you can die for sure.
If you get homunculized, there is
Yeah.
something you can take to fix that. What's it
Yeah.
called again? It also cures COVID, right?
Yes.
Ivermectin? Are you talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
ivermectin?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
ivermectin.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
cure you of your lice.
It will kill you. But I don't know how you work because you're not a homunculus.
No. Anyway, maybe we should go to the town with the little boy.
I mean, I suppose it's really not a better thing to do.
Well, I mean,
Orville, what do you think?
my 2 cents are, I mean, say what you will about this, but I had a pretty vivid dream last night, and it's ones I've experienced before, but not quite as vivid as this, where it was very clearly a message from Gond, and those really only tend to happen if I'm going in the right direction.
Orville, was this dream? Was this about your mother?
No, it was about Gond and stuff.
Was it like
It
you
was
were in
very
front of?
clear.
Was it like you were in a classroom while Gond was a teacher and you realised you were wearing clothes? Was it like one of those?
Well, I mean, it was a little bit more powerful than that, but I can imagine you wouldn't understand something
Was it
of
like
this
you were in a
magnitude.
classroom with Gond, not wearing any clothes, but like in a fun way?
Ooh, that does sound
No.
powerful.
No, all right. Well, that's pretty much.
Orville,
That's all I know. That's all I've got for dreams. So,
Were you falling?
Anyway, continue.
if Orville
Well-
says, Gond says to carry on this path, then that is what Orville and I will do.
Yeah, I happen to think that that's probably the best thing to do. I mean, this door came from there, so why would it go here if it's not like, I don't know, part of it, you know?
What?
It's like there's only 2 doors and one of them went here. I don't know. Why the fuck are we here? That's all I'm saying. Tilly's here, so we might as well do shit here.
Yeah, and honestly, at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, I was really looking forward to that money, but I just, it's weird. I just remembered that I have a secret cache of gold that, essentially, I'm not hard strapped for cash.
Yeah,
So
we
it's fine.
all watched you pick up Bunny.
Okay,
But
all right.
also, Coriander, what is Fistandia? Is she a person? Like a human?
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like, yeah, she's kind of like everyone here. But if Orville was a lady, but taller,
Okay, so she's a human, yeah?
yeah, you could say that.
So Tilly thinks we should go to town then, because if she's a human and let the pinwheel doesn't know him, he can't go to
Pinwheel.
town because they're fucking racist as shit there.
I
He
think, like-
will follow Pinwheel.
But only Orville can go to town, so maybe I sit on Nebbiolo's shoulders and we get like a big coat, and then like we can figure it out.
At the sound of like only Orville can go into town and like the talk of like, some sort of disguise or whatever, I feel like Carmae and Pineroth were like kind of, playing and running around the group, and Carmae was like kind of listening the whole time they were kind of playing. And she kind of comes up and she's like, I'll tell you one thing, I am going into that town because I have a feeling that my Auntie Zell is in there somewhere, and I've got to try. I've got to check it out. So, I don't know, I'm pretty stealthy. I think if we just hide, it'll be okay. I mean, I just hide, it'll be okay.
Pineroth interrupts you. It's not a town. It's a big city with lots of guards, and there's walls.
How many people are in a city?
We're going to a farm right now. It's just over this hill. We'll be there in just a couple minutes. He stabs his trident into the ground. He looks like really like pleased about that for a second. He like kind of leans on it. We're almost home. I'll show you everything. Jovi was going into birth when I left yesterday, so there's gonna be some little goats.
Oh,
All right. Well, I'm in then fully.
I
If
I
it's
like
do
those
miss
guys.
Cooley and Cooley and Booley and Tooley from back at my farm. I'd love to meet this one. And the babies.
He has a hard time pulling it out of the ground, but he eventually gets his trident out and starts. Hey, it's just over this bend, and he starts like chugging through, and he starts running. With that kid energy that is just never going to end.
Oh God, it does. It does
It
though.
ends. So
Let me
fuck
tell you.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It ends.
God. I watched Kyle eat jalapeno poppers, and I got acid reflux yesterday. It ends.
I'm just
I had 2 beers last night, and then I couldn't eat dinner.
Nice.
So that's where I'm at.
oh.
But sure enough, if everyone would like to follow, you continue going slightly downhill. You take a turn And from this wooded area that you were going through, it suddenly opens. You see a farm, like a pen that animals would usually be hanging out in, a very small building, and then a very large barn.
They're baby goats.
You don't
Baby
see
goat
any
check.
from here. You're still a little bit of a distance away.
Well, Tilly's here for the baby goats now, so I would like to see them.
As Penroth starts to run down, he stops for a second, and you hear him audibly just like take in a breath. And then he sprints down. He drops his trident as he goes. You hear it clang. And as you come around, you see this tiny tiefling child running into the field. It's empty. You see some bushes, some large rocks, and there is a figure slumped far in the distance against the barn.
Carmae takes off after Pineroth.
Nebula picks up the trident.
Okay. Do you also go, or do you just like?
No, yeah, no.
And leaves.
We're all gonna follow, maybe not running the way that Carmae is running.
Yeah, at a leisurely,
Leisurely.
35-year-old at a 35-year-old pace.
Does everyone follow, or does anyone like hold back?
I mean, Tilly's following. I just don't want to go first because
Carmae is very much in front.
I keep getting murdered.
Yes, following.
And Orville?
Yeah, I'm going.
With the slow group.
I'm an old man.
Ernest,
I'm
you
going.
notice that Coriander has landed on your shoulder for this. It seems as though he has a little bit of a hard time keeping up at times.
Aw.
He's
Okay.
small.
Cute.
As you continue to go down this path, you see that the gates are wide open, and there is a clearing. It's pretty square, and the large barn would normally open into it, but it is closed. You hear a rhythmic and you see that there's a slight shuddering with the doors to the farm. Pineroth is rushing towards it regardless. There is that figure there. And he runs up to it. He slides almost. You can't hear what's going on from here, but you can see that there is hurried movement and there's something going on. I'm going to go ahead and ask Carmae, are you following into the farm as well?
Yes.
Carmae, you see an old man, an old human, wrinkled.
I rolled initiative.
Oh yeah, hey, laugh while it's still funny, okay?
To an unkempt long beard. He's very, very old for a human. He looks like he's not breathing.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
As you get closer, you notice that his clothes are a dark crimson color. And as Pineroth starts to shake him, his head lolls forward, motionless.
I'm gonna run to him, and before I cast any spell, do you mind if I do a medicine check?
By all means, please do a medicine check.
Where'd it go?
How far do you think the rest of the slow crew is behind?
Not like super far, maybe like 10 clicks behind or whatever.
Yeah.
What is a click?
Click. Yeah. No,
Just 10 clicks behind.
Makes sense.
We're the scrolling clue. We're measuring clicks.
I've known Harry
Fucking no.
Harry, how long have we known each other?
I
For
don't know,
like
a while.
10,
Years. Something
10
like
15, 20
that.
years?
Something like that. Yeah, a long time.
I've never heard you use the term clicks before.
Yeah, well, I don't know what
pretty fun.
fucking measurement is in this fantasy realm. So
And you went with clicks?
Feet. Everything that you battle on is feet. 5 feet squares. Like, come on.
Clicks?
I
I feel like
clicks.
everybody's coming at like attacking me right now for my cool word usage,
like
and
clicks.
I think it was very appropriate, and
Me
we all
too.
understood what you meant.
Exactly.
for
We're like 10
Vinny,
clicks
apparently.
behind.
Harry,
You
here's
know?
the thing: is I do a lot of things that are easy to make fun of. You don't do a lot of things that are easy to make. So let me have this.
Okay, I'm just saying
It's
that
true.
we're 10 clicks behind. I'm
Before
telling
we
you
even
exactly how far
jumped
we
into
are.
this game, we spent like 10 minutes where you were just making fun of Cormac.
Oh, I
True.
always tear
That's
Cormac
true.
apart. Someone's got to tear him up so we can
Hey,
build
Oh,
this
hey,
back
so
Orville.
up.
glad we're ready for this.
Orville,
Hey,
Yeah.
how
yeah.
far behind were y'all? Was it 50 feet? Was it 200
Orville.
feet? Was it 10 feet?
I
You
mean,
About
must
10
mine's-
clicks,
decide,
right?
Orville.
I'd say I'm headed at a leisurely jog, maybe. Maybe I'm like 20, maybe 25, 30 feet behind. I'm not like too far.
Okay,
I like
cool,
40
cool. That
clicks.
makes a lot of sense.
I like
Okay.
playing
That's right,
Jake
40.
But
D&D.
I think that translates to Jimmy says 10 clicks
Yeah.
is 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers.
Ah.
That is
Well, that's
quite a
Jimmy,
while.
definitely
There's
not
no
how far.
kilometers. I'm using feet, my dude.
No.
All right.
We're
How many,
not
how many feet in a kilometer?
kilometers away.
Hold
Well,
on.
I
No,
know
Back at the
let's talk
castle.
numbers.
I know 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers, so
Oh, no, you're not 10 clicks behind then. This is wild.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to do a TikTok where it's just like how we convert clicks
So that is
Oh,
32
to kilometers to
We're
feet.
a few clicks behind.
32,808.4 feet is 10
Yeah, that
clicks.
sounds right. That sounds about right.
Well,
yeah, who knows?
Who decides?
All right, be
I don't
there.
think that Jimmy knows what clicks are.
I'll be there in
Clicks
300
are-
turns.
A unit,
yeah,
no,
you
No,
guys knew what I
Back in the
meant.
game.
10 kilometers.
The crew that is most of the party is jogging down the hill. They are behind maybe 30 feet or so.
that sounds
Carmae,
fair.
Couple
please
clicks.
roll your medicine check on the old man.
Okay. Fuck. 7. So
It's
He's
hard
old.
to tell, but he has a hole in the middle of his torso.
Carmae is going to she's gonna put her hands kind of like around the hole in his stomach, and if anyone's close to her, I guess like within 10 feet of her, you notice that the necklace that she wears is starting to kind of pulse, and it's vibrating, and it's like causing her hands to vibrate kind of at the same frequency as the necklace. And she's gonna cast Cure Wounds.
They start to vibrate, and as soon as you try to force it into this dormant body, spell goes nowhere. This body is well and truly dead. Please mark off your spell slot.
Oh.
Do you think Nebula is close enough to see what's happening?
Yeah, you're about like 0.2 clicks behind.
And
Whoa, cool motorcycle.
yeah, sorry.
love
Nebula took his
motorcycles.
fucking motorcycle.
If anybody's curious, I live in a very old house. Nebula wants to run up, seeing this, and then also seeing the barn door kind of buckling and shaking. What's to run up and
It is buckling even more now that there is a commotion around you.
I'm gonna
How close
grab.
do you want to get? Do you want to get like right up on him?
I want to get up and grab Pinroth and get him away from the barn.
Yeah, so you rush up. Both Tilly and both Carmae and Pineroth are there. Sorry, my mouse is being fucking wild right now.
Which one?
I have one mouse.
Yeah, if you
I
have 2
said
keyboards, how many
keyboards
mice
are
do
like,
you have?
oh my god, I'm gonna flip out. As you rush
Wow.
towards them, you see that the buckling is happening more frequently, and it is crazy. I want to just see what everyone else wants to do in this moment. Nebula rushes towards the group next to the barn. Furnace, what are you doing?
What is. Wait, so the slumped figure in the field, where is that spatially? And relate. They, I guess, is a person.
Well, you know
presumably.
what? Let me just re-plug in my mouse. See if that works now. And
Yeah, let's do
then
that,
I can
maybe.
show you a map.
Oh,
Oh, map!
Was it time for me to show everybody a map?
I love a map.
Sounds like
I'll
it's
show a
map
map.
time.
I'll show a map.
Of all times for my mouse to
time.
shit the bed, this is going to drive me absolutely crazy.
oh fuck! Matt coming in with the little clicky. That's some
Clicky
solid gold right there.
Gilmore!
More little clicky is fucking
That's
choice pun though.
aces. Yeah.
Look like.
Little clicky.
Well, fucking
Like
map.
little
It's a
Nicky.
click flick.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's like it rhymes.
It's like little Nicky, everybody. Little kid clicky.
All right,
It's
so
very
Nebula
funny.
rushed in, and then what did everyone else do? I got distracted.
Well,
'cause my-
I am curious about this slumped over figure, but I don't want to be backtracking, so that's why I'm wondering about the layout of where we are, this farm. If I were to approach this slumped figure, would that
you
make
would
sense?
be right in front of the barn.
Okay, I would like to. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to check this out and see who is this. What happened here?
You should
Oh,
have
look at
control of
these
your own.
Updated little characters. That
Oh.
looks so good.
Hey,
Where's-
they are.
okay.
Feel free to
Guys,
zoom in. Feel free to make them larger if you want to show off your artwork.
1,
Look at these
2, 3,
motherfuckers.
4, 5, 6. So we're like 6 clicks from the barn. Okay, so where am I? Oh, here I
You
am.
tell me.
Oh, hello.
There's a DoorDash driver
Here I
delivering
am.
food across the street, and the music they're
Oh,
listening
so-
to is incredibly loud.
Ah.
Wait, so this is, slumped figure is the same. Sorry, same as the one with the hole. That's the same thing. That's who we're
Yes,
looking at.
he has a death mark
Sorry.
on his little token there.
Got it. Got it. Got
Tilly
it.
stays behind. Coriander's kind of flying in the air.
Tilly.
Right. Tilly?
Tilly
Tilly.
snuck off to the back.
No.
Tilly's
Well, I want to go
Tilly,
look in.
dead-
I'm
Dead
specifically
person.
interested
Tilly.
in looking in this thing.
Fantastic. As you're doing that,
I don't care
everyone
what
else
you're
is
interested
checking out
in.
the
There's a
body.
dead person.
They're dead.
Sorry.
What can I do about it?
You
You're a
literally were just talking,
necromancer.
yeah, you're literally just talking about what you could do about it.
They shouldn't
Do you
have
mind?
died.
Do you mind if like can
No,
we
until he comes.
roll Oh, okay. I was just gonna say like can we roll persuasion to try
That's
to get
fine.
Tilly?
You
Can we
guys
roll
can convince
initiative
me.
to fight
No,
Tilly?
Tilly, it's okay if you want to go that way. That's totally fine. You do you.
No, whatever. I just you said that there was some rattling in this place, so I'm worried that there's people here.
No,
still that
that's
killed this guy.
that's the big barn right here.
Oh, okay. That's all. Then yeah, I want to go over here.
The doors are buckling under a huge amount of stress. You hear behind it. Pineroth is
Wait,
still
wait, wait.
completely attached.
I'm gonna fuck off. I changed my mind.
Nice.
I don't
Did
trust
you
this
use
shit.
is that in-game real life Foley you just did?
Yeah,
That's pretty
it is.
cool.
That's great.
I'd like to go to house.
Pineroth is holding onto the clothing of this old man who is now seemingly dead. And as he is crying. His horned head falls down into a slump. His hands are covered with blood at this point. And finally, you hear that. And a splintering explosion opens both doors of the barn.
Hmm.
Well, alright.
Roll initiative.
Alright.
We're gonna take a quick
Yeah.
10-minute break.
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
meet you back here in 10 minutes at 7:06. That's Central
And
Time. We'll
a
see you soon.
natural one I just rolled. A natural one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask again, so don't tell me too much.
Oopsie. add the tonic, it actually like makes smoke that can make you go blind.
That sounds
Quinine.
disgusting.
Gotcha,
Oh.
gotcha.
Is
Welcome
that
back
how you
to
make a
Magic
gin and
and
tonic?
Mullets. Can I please get your initiative rolls, everyone?
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
I
So we all
Uh,
had one.
I
remember
just
that
love
one.
your
Yeah, that is
frugality.
This is my initiative roll.
17.
Yeah,
We
Furnace
got
and
a
I have
4, we
both
got a
rolled
7, we got an
sevens.
18.
I got 13.
We're all going last.
Fantastic, because you know who's going first?
Oh no.
My mom.
Nice! Fucking muscle man.
I hope we got some battle music queued up, because
We're fighting the Melvins.
Yeah, nice.
Ready?
Uh,
I don't get it.
they had that
There's a
album.
pounding on the doors. Gets louder. The
See you
last
later.
one cracks, and bursting out from the barn is a giant, horse-sized goat with 2 heads, red fur. It looks horrifying. Can I please get everyone within 10 feet of the doors? That's going to be Heinroth, the dead body, Carmae, Tilly, and Orville. Make a dexterity
The
save.
dead body.
You're
I
gonna
know
make
this
the
was-
dead body. You're not just gonna
Come on.
auto fail that.
You guys remember when I was like, Tilly goes over here, and you guys were like, no, Tilly, come over here, come
Stop
over
making
here,
me
come
roll
over here.
stuff that I'm not very good at.
And now I'm gonna
Listen,
die again.
I backed off because I was like,
I rolled
I
a
don't
3.
like
This is
this.
horse shit.
and guess
Well,
Oh,
Can I,
no.
Vinny, can I use my passive dexterity?
Nope.
Hell
This
yeah.
is a save.
I got a
I'm
15 total.
guessing I failed.
14 total. 14.
Anyone that made 10 or lower is going to take 5 points of piercing damage as splintering pieces of wood from the doors slam out.
splinters, man.
Got a 16, so
Fuck you up.
Heinroth got a fucking 13. My boy is
Nice.
safe because that might have killed him.
Nebbiolo got a 12. He's good.
What's the dead guy? Is he good?
Nebbiolo, you actually didn't need that. It was everyone in front of you.
Oh shit! Great.
So as the door opens, this goat had run up through it. It is going to take 2 attacks on both, or 1 to Tilly and 1 to Carmae.
Yeah, figured as much.
Yeah.
Tilly's fucking gonna die.
No,
I feel like Tilly and
Tilly.
Carmae are always the ones that go unconscious.
Seriously. I don't think we've fought anything yet that I haven't gone unconscious for.
Nope.
Tilly's just getting the shit
we've
kicked
had
out of
2
her at all times.
Yeah, well, I'm 2 for 2.
All right, Tilly, does an
Everything's
11
like,
hit?
oh, I know who I should kill. It's Tilly. No, my AC's 12. You know this, but
No, I don't know.
Vinny, you know this.
These fucking stats? I
I
mean, I
mean,
do
shit,
have
I
a
know.
chart up here, but I'm not looking at that.
I have 12 AC, friend. It does not hit.
That is going to be a dirty 24 Carmae. That
Doesn't hit.
What? Okay, cool. Can you please make a strength saving throw?
Strength.
Yes, ma'am.
Not a dex.
Nope, that's strength.
18.
So as this giant 2-headed goat rushes out, it tries to spear both you and Tilly with its horns. Tilly dives out of the way, being short in stature, and it's just barely misses. Carmae, you get hit by the horn, but you are able to grapple enough to where you do not fall down. You are going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's
Ow.
Vinny, you forgot to level us up to level 3. Hold on.
Vinny.
Nope, no.
Vinny!
Nebbiolo, you are up.
I want to grab
Tilly and
Pinroth and drag him behind this bush.
All right, make an athletics check.
Oh, come on, not that one. Anything but that.
If you want to grab someone against their will, you gotta move them.
You gotta do more push-ups, Nebbiolo.
I know,
Yeah,
seriously.
Or any push-ups, maybe.
Yeah. All right, we're
What
done.
you want.
Remember, we're talking about Nebbiolo, not me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Piece of ass shit.
What?
Fuck.
That's
Dry
a
piece of ass shit.
that's a 1.
Like a natural one?
No, it's an unnatural 1.
Heinroth is just gripping onto this old man with such fervor. He is coated in the blood from this gaping wound in his chest. Tears are streaming down his face. He cannot remove him from his fallen friend or father. He's not really sure.
Can I talk to him as a free action?
Sure.
I'm gonna say, Pinroth, I know this is incredibly sad, but there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, and a time to heal. And you've got to get out of here. That thing is going to kill you.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay, thank you. Nebula just invented the birds, by the way.
Is that a band?
Yeah, that's a song. That was a song by the. I'm not a fucking poet.
I've gotten like 4 different times where I decided not to do a song lyric thing format for that.
Okay.
So.
Well,
And Taylor going, is that a band?
you said disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
All right. Well, one of them is 16. The other one was a 24, but
With the 16, he does look up from you. You have spent your turn trying to convince him. He slowly lets go, but you can still use your movement, but you cannot move him at this turn.
all right. I'm just gonna like get over here. Oh, I can't move my character. Oh, hold on.
You just did.
You just did.
Sorry, my computer is doing a weird thing. There we go.
Where do you want to go?
I just want to move up to here. Yeah, that'd be great. And just motion for him to come over.
Fantastic. After Nebbiolo, Tilly, you're up, followed by Furnace.
So this thing can't get by us right now, right? It would have to like.
It is huge, and it seems though it's very strong. It might be able to force its way through you. You don't know.
All right. I'm going to move here behind Carmae, and then I'm going to cast Cause Fear on this fucking two-headed goat.
Before you're able to do that, it does take an attack of opportunity against you.
What?
Oh, you moved.
Yeah, you moved out of the
Oh,
way.
I thought. Okay, I didn't know I was in his
That,
range.
friends, is a natural one.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get out of there, Tilly.
Yeah, until he scoffs, and walks
Its
over here.
right head
saunters.
tries to spear you, but
Saunters.
once again, you are small and nimble. What do you do?
Tilly's
You say
gonna
cause
saunter
fear?
over here. Yep, I'm gonna cast Cause Fear on this fucking thing.
Hey, Specky just subscribed. Thanks.
Hey.
Baby.
Thank you,
Yeah.
So you have to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
It's so nice.
And what level spell is this?
It is a level 1 spell.
Are these some wise ass goats?
Okay, conversely, that's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So we
Should've
get
moved.
both ends right now. It snorts its head. It looks confused. They kind of clang together for a second, and then you see snorts from all 4 nostrils kind of like billow up the smoke. Or not the smoke, but the dust on the ground. It looks more angry than ever. Tilly, anything else with your turn?
Tilly says, "Oh, well, I tried," and then goes over here with Nebula. Fucking Nebula.
Wait. Nebulolo?
Nebulolo.
What'd you say?
Nebulolo?
Nebulolo.
Harry.
Nebbiolo.
Thank you. I was gonna say, can we do this together? So you just say Nebby,
I'll come over here with Nebby.
and then
Furnace,
you say
you're
Orlo.
up with Orville on deck.
Nebbiolo.
Okay, quick question. Is there anything on the ground around Furnace, like stones or a bucket, like I don't know, something that might weigh up to 5 pounds that could be easily picked
It's
up?
pretty stomped down. If you were to be outside of the gate, you'd probably find a lot more. There are some like stones that are mostly buried, but this is very stomped down land. It looks like there's probably been a lot of cattle or goats or all kinds of different farm animals that have stomped this into near concrete hard ground.
There aren't any like baby goats like within arm's reach, right?
No.
I'm just asking.
Up to 5
you're trying to
pounds.
throw a goat?
As this occurs to you, you look within the barn. There is a plethora. There is a huge amount of tiny goat pieces.
No.
No, I can't do it. I
Vinny,
can't.
That's
Can't do it.
upsetting as fuck.
Vinny, you
Yeah.
didn't clear this with us.
I'm gonna
No.
fucking enter this on justthegoat.com.
Yeah. Fucking. God damn it.
Okay. No. You know what? I have a hand axe, and just this morning I infused it with some magic. So I'm gonna just chuck my hand axe as hard as I can over everybody. Well, first I'm gonna like move over here so that I don't hit
you got
any
a
of my
clear
friends.
shot from there. Roll an attack.
Yeah, I forget how to do that. Can
So
you...
roll a d20 plus your strength modifier and your proficiency modifier. I think it's something like a
Plus strength plus proficiency that's a +3. That is a 19.
Oh, nice.
19 definitely hits. Please roll damage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not that great because it's a hand axe, so it's 1d6.
Level 3 is coming soon.
Yeah.
Thank
Better be.
God.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Spoilers.
Okay. Well, it is a 1. I got a 1.
Plus your strength modifier.
I get
which
any-
is what, 1?
+1.
That's 2 points of damage.
So-
That's something.
Well, that's 2. And then because I magically infused my hand axe this morning when we woke up and nobody noticed because they were
It's a
busy.
+1.
You're busy.
No, I put the returning weapon infusion on it so that it would just
fuck
come
yeah.
back
That's
to
What
me.
that looks like,
sick.
Furnace. You
That's
take
sick.
this axe from your what is it?
Okay.
Your belt or like a back holder? Is it on your foot? I don't know. You are an automaton of sorts.
Yeah.
Where
Ooh,
is
that's
it?
a great
Where does
question.
it go? And where does it return?
Well, it's tucked in my belt, like both my hand axes that I can just wield like this if I do one in each hand. But you know, the magic one I pull out and huck across the, it glints in the sun across the blue sky, lands on this motherfucker's head, chops off a little piece of skin
Squelch.
with a what?
With a squelch as it chops right into it.
Yeah, and then it just sort of flutters out, comes flying back like a boomerang back to my hand, and
You
I still have it in my hand, but
You have 2 hand axes. They
Yes.
are both the light property. You do not need dueling weapons to be able to use your bonus action to throw. Would you
oh
like-
hell yeah!
What would cost your bonus action?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have much else to do with a bonus action, so
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
just
him
gonna
up.
throw that on the
Okay.
hand axe.
Great.
All right. Okay, so this is a d20 plus strength plus, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
Fuck, what's going on? What
Oh my
the
God!
fuck's happening?
Oh.
Oh my God!
Oh my god, y'all.
Chat, look at me. Cut that shit out. Alright? Cut it out.
So fucking nice. Too nice.
Wow.
I will I will turn this car around. I swear to God.
My faces. Look how red my face is.
Aww.
What happened? I missed something.
It's everything.
Everybody
Yeah,
got.
Spencer threw down a gauntlet and Cody answered.
Yeah, seriously.
Cody. I feel like we got a Cody character coming up somewhere.
Yeah, we
Oh,
must, right?
I feel like there might be a naked grandma.
Gotta make a
No!
naked grandma NPC
Yeah, we're
now.
gonna find ourselves a naked grandma
Yeah.
somewhere.
Amy,
Aw.
what is the roll on this second hand axe?
It is a 11.
An 11. Sorry, I got rid of my shit so I can look at the chat. An 11 just barely hits.
Oh yeah.
Roll damage. Since it's a light bonus action, you just roll the die, you don't add anything.
Got it. 2.
Same amount. Fuck yeah.
2
let's
more
go.
damage. But that one's not gonna fly back to me because I only infused one of my.
Yeah, it is stuck in its. I mean, you tell me. Is it in the flank? Is it in the hoof? Is it in the head?
It's like right
The hand?
between its shoulder blades.
Nice.
It is just
Yeah,
stuck
you
there.
like arc it up. It's looks like one of those Mario Brother Hammer Bros.
Oh, cool.
It just like zips into its shoulder blades.
Yeah.
It goes.
Yeah. Aw, Basico.
Oh, yeah, now I feel kind
Shit.
of bad. But this thing is attacking us. This is a Republican goat.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, here we go again.
Proud goes. Proud goes coming
Proud
together.
goat. Yeah, proud goat.
Orville, you are up with
Oh, proud boy goat. Fuck off.
Carmae on deck. Orville, what do you do, homie?
I am going to. First I'm going to gonna cast Searing Smite on my book flail.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
Fuck,
that
that's so
item
cool.
from that first time. That's a bonus action.
Sure is. And then I'm going to step up and I'm gonna swing that book flail at this goat.
Fuck yeah. That's a +1 weapon, so add 1 to your attack roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is a 19.
19's gonna hit, son. Roll some damage. +1 to damage as well. Plus
That
your
is
searing-
that is 5 bludgeoning, in addition to 4 fire.
Nice.
plus the 1, or is that already in there? All right, Orville, what does it look like as you imbue this book on a chain on a piece of wood?
Nice.
It's encased in like metal edging, but through Gond, you make it a fiery piece of weaponry. What does it look like?
Oh, it's just.
Resin?
That's
I'm also allergic to really fucking cool shit.
Yeah, that's a that's a red hot book, baby. You ever seen a red hot book?
Red Hot Book.
Yeah.
love that band.
It's yeah, it's just the book is just like it's glowing, but it's not burning. It's you could tell it's
do
hot,
you
but
swing
it's in
underhand,
flames.
overhand? Do you swing it around a bunch? Like, paint me that picture.
Oh,
man. I
I'd
wanna see
say
how the gun
Orville
gets hurt.
swings it once just to get enough, and then just comes down horizontally. Just
Nice.
tries to smack it in the face. Really, just
Yeah, you hit the head closest to you. You see that its top jaw attached to the rest of its skull moves before its bottom jaw like suddenly catches up with it. You see embers
That's
flame up and down.
Yeah.
That did a good amount of damage to it. Anything else with your turn? Bonus action or movement?
Searing Smite
has
was
already-
my bonus
Oh, that's
action,
true.
so
You would know it's already used its reaction, so if you'd like to move away, it would not be able to attack you.
yeah, I'm gonna I'll move back. Back a
Got
touch.
Gibby.
Gibby's making a guest appearance.
Yeah, Gibby!
Ah, Gibby. Ah, Gibby. Gibby, don't look.
He just came home from a walk and he really wanted to say hi. So
Oh,
At this
that's
point,
nice.
Come on, bud.
Heinroth, convinced by Nebbiolo, he does like
yes.
he kisses this old man on his wrinkled white forehead, and then he runs over here towards the fence. He is panting heavily. He's covered in stale, flaky blood. He looks terrified. He looks around. He has no trident.
Do I have to wait for my turn, or could I take a free action to hand him this trident?
We'll wait for your turn.
Alright.
Carmae, you're up. And then we'll be at the top of the order.
I am going to cast Bless. So Carmae is going to like squeeze her necklace and kind of close her eyes, and she's going to visualize. I almost said Anvarth. Orville, and Tilly and Furnace succeeding in whatever it is that they do to attack this creature. So whenever you make an attack roll, what?
You go. I'll take it.
Okay. Whenever you make an attack roll, you're going to roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So you get like a little extra bonus.
Yeah.
As
It's the
Carmae,
opposite of pain.
concentrates on her necklace, she holds it, and you see a big, like, kind of It's nearly silent, but there is an echo that is spherical that pops out. It latches on to Furnace, Orville, and I'm sorry, you said Nebbiolo or Tilly?
Tilly.
Noise.
Tilly. And as
Noise.
it does, it kind of coats you for a second. You glow slightly violet for just a quick second, and then it's absorbed into you. You feel empowered and you feel strong. Carmae, you have a bonus action and movement. Would you like to use it? Again,
No.
the creature has used its reaction already.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then yes. I just want to, since it's moved or use its reaction, I just want to move kind of like in front of Tilly and Nebbiolo.
Fantastic. Anything else for your turn?
That is it for now.
It is top of the order. The two-headed goat is going to go. It's going to rear back on its heavy hooves and then charge into both Furnace and Orville.
Oh shit.
No.
It better stop.
It's not going to stop until it's
What
dead.
go doing?
So we'll go with Orville first. This is going to be... That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. Can you please make a strength saving throw?
That is not fantastic, Vinny.
Mm-mm.
We got two different
That is
views.
a 5, which sucks.
You are knocked prone.
Wait. Was that a strength? You said that was a strength saving throw?
Yeah, you can add a d4 to that.
Yeah.
I can.
I'm going to tell you right now, even a 4 is not going to do shit for
I
you.
added 1. Help me. All right.
Help me.
So that's 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
That's a lot.
I'll tell you right now. That was max damage. That's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Oh,
Oh my
that's so fun.
god!
I am still upright. Well, I mean, I'm lying down. I'm taking a nap, but I'm not like taking that kind of nap. You know what I mean? Like,
Orville, no.
You see the sky and how blue it is. It's gorgeous as your head rains.
I'm conscious.
You're conscious, but that
Conscious.
fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Furnace. That is a 21 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking hit. Are you kidding
Can
me?
you please-
21.
Can you please make a strength saving throw?
Oh my God.
You can add a d4. You can add a d4.
Add a d4
Alright.
because you are blessed.
Strength saving throw. That's a d20, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I add my strength thingy, and then I add a... Hold on. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Then I add a d4. Sorry, I've had most of a Rita, and it's already affecting my cognition. I'm gonna add a d4.
Yeah, so roll your d20 and a d4, add those numbers together.
And it's a little pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I got a 14.
14 makes it. So you are not knocked
Nice.
down. However, you do take, I rolled less good on this, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I can take it. Furnace can handle 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's Furnace's
Furnace
middle
is made
name.
of metal!
Furnace's middle name is I can handle 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Since it knocked Orville down, it gets a bonus action attack with advantage. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
I don't like that.
Orville, you
Wait.
take another 6 points of damage.
Oof.
I'm
Oof.
unconscious.
No!
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! Welcome to the party, dog.
That is the end of the turn. Nebbiolo, you are next.
Well, Nebbiolo turns to Pinroth and tosses him over as a free action, if I may.
Yeah, sure.
Tosses him
I'm
over
into
his
that.
trident. Says, I don't want you to have to use this, but if you need to use it and use it true. And then
I didn't do true.
sorry, my partner was laughing at me from.
Hi, Chrissy.
So Nebbiolo is gonna 5, 10, 15, and cast Magic Missile. So
Yeah,
let
you
me,
don't have to roll the hit. Just roll damage. That's
I gotta-
the rules.
I gotta roll my my d20 here to see if anything crazy happens. Whew. No, it does not. Cool. So that is going to be good start. 3 plus 1, 4. Plus 5 is 9. Plus 2. That's 11 points of damage.
Ooh!
That is a significant amount of damage from these little bullets.
You little bull.
Would you like to flavor that at all?
Yeah. Nebbiolo, again, like, same deal with the sort of, like, static electricity, like, hair raises a little bit, electric shooting off of the arms, and, like, some of it starts to kind of, like, go astray, and, like, not go down his arms. It goes, no, not right now, and it kind of, like, zips back in, and then all floods down through his arms, and shoots all 3 bolts.
What color is it again?
It's like a nice lavender. Or no, it's not a lavender. Sorry, that's my lightsaber color in Fallen Order. It's like a seafoam green.
Like a Baja Blast.
Like a Baja Blast.
A Baja
actually,
Blast?
yeah. All
Literally
right,
out
that's
here
canon.
Baja blasted.
Yeah, that's canon.
Anything else with your turn?
Let me see real quick. Sorry, there's one thing I have to check on real quick with my. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Where was it?
Could I possibly? Whew. All right. Could I use Tides of Chaos as a bonus action for my next attack, or should I just wait until my next turn?
I mean, you can activate it now. It's not like a concentration. If you want to do it right now, by all means.
Okay.
Is this the one that might kill us all?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll find out next time. No.
All right.
Stay
Well,
tuned.
I'll see what goes on this next turn, and then we'll see what happens.
Tilly, you're up.
How's
Furnace,
this
you're on
goat
deck.
looking?
Okay.
It's looking hurt and mad, but it's blood red already, so it's hard to tell like how bloody this blood red double-headed goat might look.
Alright.
It looks
Might
How
be-
mad.
much blood does a
This
blood?
might be ill-advised, but Tilly's gonna run up.
Tilly, no!
No,
Tilly.
Right up
you're
next
not.
to
You're not.
Yeah.
No, no.
and bite on her finger and prick a little bit of blood out. And swipe it on it and say, Tilly, touch! And cast inflict wounds on it.
Nice. Oh man, I love that. That's some good
That's
flavor.
tackle, I think, right?
Tilly touch.
Huh?
Tilly, touch!
I believe that's
Tilly does shit
Yeah.
all the time.
And you can,
Tilly's, like,
I
burping
believe
and
you're
farting
still.
and wiping blood on shit all the time.
15
Tilly,
plus
Tilly.
4, 19.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
don't
that's
forget,
what I hit.
you've got still blessed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
yeah,
can add
so
it to
4
your.
to 4. Like it hits already.
Mhm, you don't
Yeah.
need it.
Alright, cool. So I get to roll 3d10 necrotic damage on it.
Woo!
God, I love inflict
At
wounds.
level 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Inflict wounds is no joke.
Wow.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. That's a d8.
That's the one. The 2 butts.
Yeah, what do we call the D8 again?
That's the 2 pyramids kissing butt.
Butts.
5, 6, 7. It's 16
Oh, that's not
altogether.
gross. That's adorable.
16 altogether.
16,
Yeah. Tell me what that looks like.
Yeah, Tilly like bites down her finger and puts a little bit of blood on there, and it like concaves into the creature. Like the blood, like little mark, just becomes like a big divot in the body.
And it
And it looks like
splits,
some-
and you see what would have been a small like slash is now a gaping wound. You see organs pulsing. You see bones white, and you see something that has less texture. It seems almost fungal to a certain amount.
Oh
No.
fuck!
Tilly, anything else with your turn?
Mushroom Town.
I want to move. but I only have 5.
Don't
feet
do
of
it,
left
Tilly.
Anyway, so that's not worth it. No. I'm
No.
gonna just stay here. Tilly's like, fuck. I was hoping I'd kill it.
Orville.
this.
You hear a whisper. You hear the words. Watch this.
Wait,
Whoa.
hold on. What happened?
Wait, yeah. Say that? What?
I can't.
What?
I'm hearing the music, so I can't hear very well.
Orville, you hear a voice and it says, "What? Oh, just you. Watch this." And you.
Is there a
gain
leprechaun here?
health points.
Huh?
Whoa.
Wait, what
8
happens?
health points.
8 health
You are
points?
Good health points.
That's sick. The fuck? I never got help by
Who
no
Who gave
ghost.
you that?
I want to have a little voice that gives me.
Yeah, I want to have a
Was that-
god who likes.
Was that coriander?
I think it was gone.
No, that's not coriander. Sounds like this.
Yeah, Coriander's from New Jersey,
But
dude.
maybe coriander's ghost voice sounds different.
Furnace, you're up, followed by Orville.
Jesus. Okay.
Wooga wooga.
This guy's really close to me now, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I like to think so.
It is directly next to you.
Okay. Let's see. What I want to do is.
What I wanna do.
Is he within 5
All
feet
I
of me?
wanna do.
He is.
And nobody else is within 5 feet of me, right?
Here, are you just trying to get ahead of Austin on the bits list?
There was. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a whole other competition going on.
All right. Then I will actually.
Oh, boy.
You know. Hold on a second. I have another idea. This might be ridiculous, but
What? Hello?
hold on. Hold on.
That's not canon,
Okay.
right? It doesn't happen?
No.
Here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. Where's my character sheet? I would like to cast a spell called Grease
Oh
on
shit.
the floor.
Like
where
right
this-
underneath it?
Right underneath it,
Grease it up.
which is a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
Grease. That.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Go!
Go! Yeah!
All right, dexterity for this goat is that's an even roll. That's a 2.
So the goat
Natural
failed.
2.
Nice.
I mean, I imagine your save is more
Yeah,
than 2.
it's much.
That's a greasy
Yes,
goat.
it is. All
This
right,
goat
so
is
that
all
means
hooves.
this goat is gonna go bleep, 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 and then fall prone. And now that
Nice.
goat is on the ground.
The goat does
And-
fall prone.
Fuck
If
yeah.
if Furnace takes movement while the goat is prone, does the goat still have an attack of opportunity?
It can attempt an attack of opportunity, but being prone, it would take it with disadvantage.
Mm.
Cool. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna stay right here. This goat is down. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
spit
greasy
on it.
goat.
Can
Wow.
Furnace take a bonus action to spit on the ghost, even though Furnace doesn't have any
Does
saliva?
Furnace
Yeah,
have spit?
No,
I
I
don't
think you
Furnace-
just
It's
took
like
a whole
oil.
action to spit on this goat.
like
You
oil
can
or
make, you can make a
something.
spitting sound if you want.
Peh!
Yeah! Yeah!
Fuck you.
Ernest says, spit.
Fuck you!
Orville,
Yeah.
you are still prone. You just had a whispered word into your mind, and you are now somewhat healthed. It is your turn. You can spend half your movement to stand up should you want. Carmae, you're on deck.
I'm a stand up, for one. We standing.
Stand up for one.
Yeah. Orville is on his feet.
Then I'm going to. I'm just gonna attack it again.
Nice.
That's a good idea.
That's what I was
What are
gonna
you
do.
doing?
With my
Any
book
spells?
foil.
Nice.
Cool.
Book damage.
Book
So
damage.
that is a 9, but I'm still blessed, so.
Roll a d4 to add to it.
That is a 12 total.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Let's go.
Nice.
Would not have hit without the bless. Bless is
Uh,
probably one of the best spells in the game.
That's pretty rad.
Roll damage, baby. It's a plus
That
one
is
weapon, so
a
add one.
5. There's no more fire.
This double-headed goat does not look great at this point. Orville, anything else you want to do with your turn?
Spit on it, Orville.
Should I spit on it? Are we spitting?
Yes.
You're welcome to
What
spit,
am I
yeah.
gonna do as bonus action? I could, I think I
I
could.
mean, spitting's gonna be a
potentially-
free action.
I feel like Orville's not the spitting type, and he's now wondering where Furnace learned it from.
You live on the docks of Salt Marsh. There's a lot
I
of
feel a
bad
lot of
influence.
spitting.
Mostly spitting there.
Orville, if you're done, it will be Carmae, and then we're top of the order.
Hold on. There's one more thing that I might look at. Hello, please
One
let me,
more
please let me
thing.
Google search. I can never remember what my spells or which of my spells are bonus actions and which are not. Oh,
Most of
there.
them are going to
Perfect.
be actions. Your
This one
smites
is
are
not.
gonna be bonus.
I'm going to use Shield of Faith.
Nice.
Do you cast it on yourself or someone else?
Hold on. My AC is not very low. Neither is Furnace's. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Carmae because she's the only other person who could get me up if I go down.
Nice. Smart move.
Fantastic. Mark off your spell slot. Speaking of which, it is now Pineroth has his trident, but he's not going to attack this giant goat. He is
Good
a
call.
giant. Carmae, you're up, and then we're top of the order.
Carmae, after seeing Furnace make the sound "puh," which she can only gather that is a spit, she wants to provide some sense of like solidarity with this group, so she looks at her gun, she spits into the barrel, and
Oh my god.
she like holds up her shield,
My God.
Love this shit.
rests her pistol on the crevice, the crescent, but we'll say crevice, and
Spin in the
and
crevice?
shoots her pistol in the crevice, and shoots her
Yeah.
Yeah.
pistol. Oh, that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Nice.
Oh yes. I love when Carmae shoots things.
Sick.
I do
Good.
too. I rolled really shitty, but it was a D10 plus 3. I rolled a 2, so that's gonna be 5 points of damage.
5
Here.
points is nothing to sneeze at.
I had to turn up the.
Are you turning it up?
Oh, sorry. I was saying I had to turn up the stream volume just to see if the track titled "Carmae Has a Fucking Gun" was playing. Sadly,
It was on
No,
that.
we're
Oh my
still,
Ah!
It
we're still
You
two
went
tracks
up.
away from that.
Ah,
yeah.
Damn it.
This two-headed goat does not look great, but it is
We'll fix it
still
in
looking
post.
very, very mad. Carmae, anything else you want to do with your turn?
Drain that glass of wine,
really fucking
Carmae.
hope I killed it. I hope, no. I don't have any more spell slots, so I can't do anything, so. Unless, no, can't. Next.
This goat backs up in this direction.
No, it fucking doesn't back up. Are you kidding?
Orville and Billy, if either of you have a melee weapon already equipped and that you're ready, you are welcome to make an attack of opportunity.
Wait,
I
Vinny,
do.
Vinny, wait, I have a question. Can the goat back up if it's prone?
It spends half its movement to stand up.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
This is a
Orville-
big goat with a lot of movement.
Orville will take a swing
Yes, will I.
because I
Wait,
got.
do I have the chance?
Swing away, baby.
And 18 plus 4,
swing.
22.
That's,
Hold on.
what are you hitting with, Tilly? What do you have?
A
at the ready?
dagger.
Cool. Roll. That's definitely going to hit. So roll a d4.
Billy
plus
just
your
has
next
it.
modifier.
I have rolled another 12 thanks to Carmae's bless.
Yeah.
baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
May.
2 plus 2, 4.
4
it
is good numbers.
I thought so.
I have rolled a 9 in damage.
Woo! 9.
9.
That seems
That makes
really
my board look
good.
like an idiot.
The goat is bleeding from its eyes, all 4 of them, and it starts to charge towards Tilly using the last of its movement.
Oh, of course.
Wait, do I have an attack of opportunity?
No, it was never out of your reach.
Oh, I see.
So it's with its left head, it's attacking Tilly. With its right head, it is attacking Orville.
Is
better
Tilly fine?
Tilly,
Hell no.
Tilly,
Is
Tilly,
Tilly
that's
okay?
a 19, and Orville, that is a 23.
Ooh,
Well,
yalla.
Yeah, sure.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Tilly, you take 4 points of bludgeoning. Orville, you take 6 points of bludgeoning.
I'm still
Can I have
upright.
both of you make? Well,
Potentially.
can I have both of you make a strength saving throw?
No.
I think
Nah.
I roll a 13 and strength saving throw.
13 just makes it.
Let's go.
Let's
12 does
go.
not make
go.
it.
Let's go.
Tilly, with your
Yeah.
diminutive size compared to this gigantic double-headed goat, you fall prone as you are battered in the head with the horns of this double-headed demon goat. But that is the end of its turn. Nebula, you are up, followed by Tilly.
I have to think about this.
There is blood spraying out of every orifice of this goat.
Carmae has a fucking gun is about to come on.
Oh shit, okay, I gotta hurry up then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. Okay. I'm gonna run in here. And knowing that he's about to probably get his butt beat, he is going to use Tides of Chaos. So that'll
Let's
grant.
say you already used that last time.
Yeah.
You have advantage on your next whatever you do.
So I gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw per long rest. So I could save it for any of those. Because funny enough, none of my spells right now really have attack rolls that are worth a whole lot.
Fair.
So I'm just gonna do it to like get in there and be able to do some burning hands.
Is that a 5 foot?
It is 15 feet, 15-foot cone. Now, if it's a cone, would it get Orville and
I think you're
Furnace at this point?
close enough to where it would be dangerous. You don't know yet. If you were to move in, probably not.
I can
Okay.
take it. It's fine.
I can't. Please don't.
Okay, alright. Nebula moves in. Fuck it. Nebula moves in.
You could rotate it. Where it like
This
only
is a
hits
save, correct?
It is a dexterity save.
This is a 9 save.
It does not. Fuck, yes.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Kill that goat. Kill that goat.
Kill that Republican goat.
2. Oof. 1. So that's 3 so far. This is not going great. Okay, that's 8 points of fire damage.
Nebula.
Ah.
You hear squelching sound. It's almost as if it's coming from within your own. A ripping, a tearing. It's not the first time you've heard this. You hear an agonizing scream. It's louder, it's longer than ever you've heard before. As you put out your hand, this blast of fire absolutely immolates and destroys this giant two-headed goat.
Sorry.
As
Oh, yeah.
it does, you fall to your knees. Please roll 1d.
Okay.
D100.
Yeah.
Not Mike up, baby.
How do you do that physically?
So,
2
Vinny,
D10s. It's not too high.
yeah. Vinny, real quick, should I pull up? Do you want me to pull up the Magic Surge table, or
Oh,
do you
please
want to do it?
Please do.
Okay, cool.
I've got like 18 tabs open.
Yeah, all right, cool. Wild Magic.
This is the thing that could kill us all, right?
This is the thing that could
There
kill
is.
us all.
Also,
If-
real quick.
If it's an 8 or a 9, y'all are fucked.
Okay.
Vinny, chat says turn your mic up.
Yeah.
Hello. Check. I just turned it up a little bit. Should I turn it up
Thank
more?
you.
Wow.
All right.
What did you roll an 8 or
I'm
9?
I'm not a sound guy.
Wait,
Thank
I found
you,
that?
Mass
Aha!
Syndrome.
All right.
For the info.
So I rolled a 16. So for the next minute, I regain 5 hit points at the start of each of my turns.
Oh
Hey, that's
my
pretty
god.
Hell yeah!
That's pretty dope.
This battle is over.
What does that
It
look
is over,
like?
though,
Can we
isn't it?
tell, like, when that happens?
I think you could definitely saw me fall to my knees at least.
I think, well, that depends. Do you look to your right, to your left, or forward?
Are you asking me?
Yes, Nebbiolo.
Nebbiolo is looking for.
I think Tilly is the only one that gets a full glimpse of this. Tilly, you see Nebbiolo's right eye. The iris starts to part and rip. What is usually a circle rips into this almost cat-like vertical slit. It rips open larger and larger until there's just a black void in their right eye. And then the black starts to show up everywhere that they've taken damage in the last, you don't know, month, year. Even the scars are now clear and clean. Perfect skin, new, pink, and fresh. And just like that, the void closes, and there is a iris and a pupil just like before.
Getting
Uh,
creepy, Ned.
Nebbiolo, apropos of nothing, says, "Feeling great, feeling fine."
Yeah, Tilly saw that. Don't do that in front of people. That was horrible. That was
I was
horrible
just-
to see.
Well, it's burning hands. It's not supposed to be a nice time.
No, I mean the thing that happened to your face, and then
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, all right. Tilly's fine with that, I guess. That's a good enough answer for Tilly.
Hey, that goat's dead.
Goat's dead.
That's in
Goat's
character.
gone.
Hey,
Okay, well,
goat's
goat's
dead.
dead.
No more
Goat's
goat.
gone. Goat's dead.
86 goat.
Rule
It's already
Carmae, you're the
86.
closest.
All right.
You are the closest, and you hear the audible sobs of a child who just lost someone close to them.
Carmae shouts out to Tilly and is like, Tilly, I think you should try your thing. And then she runs over to the boy, little Parnath? Purnath.
And Pine Rock.
Preenath.
Penrod.
Penrod.
Pinrock.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah.
I can look at him, but I think this one is dead. You know, I'm not that high of a level of a necromancer, friends. I can't bring back a hole punch through somebody's body. You know, not yet. Not till like level 7.
Tilly, as you look in,
Arbitrary.
like, you can see like this isn't like flesh wound. This is like the spine has been completely obliterated. Like they are, everything within them is just a mangled amount of goop.
Is Penroth in earshot?
It's hard to tell. They're sobbing quite loudly, so you think you might have a moment to speak without them hearing if you'd like.
I just want to take a look at the body and see if it has any of that growth, any of that mushroomy stuff. inside
Yeah,
the
make an
drinking.
investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at that. 15.
With a 15, you go and this giant goat has had several lacerations. As you look at each one, what was white the second you saw it is now a very dark blue. It looks like it's oxidized very quickly. With that check, you would know, like, that's a mushroom thing that happens from time to time. However, there's no external growths.
Tilly calls for pet nap or pin snap. What's his name?
Pine Rock?
Pine Rock.
Petnat is Nebbiolo.
Yeah, that's my last name.
Pine
Yeah.
Rock is this kid's name, right?
Yeah.
Bite me off, whatever that looks like.
Pine Rock, come here real quick. I need to show you something about your friend here, in a way that is delicate to you.
Carmae, he looks up to you. Do you encourage this? You bonded on the way. He looks like he is willing to do whatever you suggest.
Tilly's like broadcasting sincerity.
Yeah. Carmae just looks at Pineroth and gives the, like, you can
He
trust.
sniffles and he rubs his eyes. His skin is already a reddish red, but there is flaked blood and smears of dirt everywhere. But he comes... Tilly, you are ever so slightly shorter than him still, as he is like a little bit of a sprout. And he looks down at you. His eyes are welling with tears. What do you do?
Tilly reaches out at the non-gross hand and touches his arm and says, "Well, this friend of yours is beyond anything I can do to bring back. And unfortunately, if you remember what happened to those dogs earlier, this is the same sort of stuff. This mushroom stuff is going to turn him into something you don't want to have to see. So I'm going to decompose him like I did your friend who saved your life earlier. But if you want to say some words or something nice, now would be the time to do it. Because once I do it, he's going to turn it back into earth. And, you know."
He doesn't say anything, but he lunges towards the body that is now like slumped on the ground and gives it a huge hug. The embrace is heartfelt and sad. After a beat, another beat, he lets go and he looks away and he starts to walk away. It seems as though he doesn't want to watch that.
Yeah, probably a good idea. And then Tilly reaches down and touches the arm of this person and casts decompose.
Oh, rough.
And the body does just that. The party is here. Coriander silently flies up to the top of the barn. Silent.
Nebbiolo turns to Coriander and says, "Are you wishing you stayed home at this point?"
I mean, honestly, maybe a little bit.
Well, we'll probably get you back there at some point.
Hey, but you guys are strong. I think you're doing the good fight. I think we're. I don't want to necessarily go home, but maybe these. I don't know that I want to be dealing with farm animals anymore.
At least we've got a cheerleader on our team. That's good.
Carmae looks at Orville and says, Are you scared?
Well, to be honest, I mean, I've never seen anything like this before. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at the very least unsure.
I guess it just looks like you'd be the kind of person that wasn't scared of anything.
Well, I guess that just says a lot about the situation we're in.
I don't have much context. I guess everything's so new to me, I don't really know what to compare it to.
Well, I've traveled all over, and I've never seen anything like this. And I just gesture towards the goat. Towards...
The goat, by the way, has started to crumple inwards. And everyone within roughly a 10-foot radius, like, you can smell, like, rapid decay. From everything that Pineroth had told you, the goat had just given birth, maybe to this, but it is rapidly deflating down to bones.
Nebula reaches down and takes out his dagger and puts a little notch in the top of his boot in the leather for his second big dad kill.
He says, "One more goat."
Yeah.
Then I'll get my wings.
Yeah.
You see Pineroth start to wander to the east. He looks lost and lonely.
You go ahead, Nebby.
No. I think you got away with it, boy.
I don't know. I do kind of feel like I get him. You know, he reminds me so much of my brother. My brother was like my only friend. And so I start to like run after him.
He is sniffling, but his audible crying has now been stifled.
Hey, Pineroth?
You can hear him like wiping his nose and snorting, but that's about it.
Listen. I know how tough you are. I mean, look at your trident. You're so scary. I mean, I wouldn't mess with you. Have you ever lost anybody before?
He looks back at you with a steeled face. Says, "They're not here. No one's here. I have to go find the rest of them." Evans, I'm not sure why he was here, but it looks like he closed the gates. I have to go find the rest of my family.
Listen, I am on a mission to find my family too, and I want to help you. But you can't find your family without help. I can't do anything like alone in this world. It's too dangerous and too scary, and I don't think that you can do it alone either. It's not because you aren't strong, but I think you need to slow down and wait. I don't want you to die, and we've got a strong crew. I think you should come with us.
Nebula turns to the gang while this is happening and points over at Carmae and goes, "What was your name again?"
Pineroth looks at Carmae and says, I won't be doing this alone. I'm sure they're all at the Good Root farm. It's not far from here.
Okay, well...
They're good people.
While
You do whatever. I'm going there.
While those two were talking, and very sneakily, because I don't want the kid to see, Tilly's just gonna like kind of shuffle around that pile real quick, scooch it over a little bit, see if there's anything in there.
Into what?
I'm just investigating the decayed body.
Roll an
Labor
investigation.
check, Vinny. But I'm doing it sneakily so that the kid doesn't see. I don't want him to see me moving around.
The kid is distraught and far away. You don't have to roll any kind of stealth checks. Roll an investigation though.
A non-natural 20.
Nice.
As you look through, like, you see that there is still, like, the goat, even where it wasn't damaged from you in your party, is still kind of slimy, still kind of wet. This giant two-headed goat was a newborn of sorts.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't checking the goat body.
Yeah.
I'm checking the decayed body, the guy that I touched.
Oh, yeah, you find like 12 silver.
6.
Nice.
Is there any chance Orville sees this?
Tilly, are you being stealthy for the rest of your crew, or are you just like being stealthy against Pine
I mean,
Rock
I'm trying to
because-
make not a big deal of it, and also like if Nebbiolo sees, because he's like right next to it, that makes sense. But I don't think anybody else in the party would see it. I'm being sneaky.
Okay, well, roll a stealth or a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand makes a little bit more sense. Roll sleight of hand.
Could I
That's just
possibly?
11.
I
I
was
use
gonna
my
say, could I
bless.
possibly-
I use my bless. I had 4.
At this point, it's been more than a minute. The bless has faded
Fine.
with the
Aw.
talking.
Only rolled 11.
But Orville's passive perception is a 12. Orville, you do see this.
I tell Tilly, hey, give me half of that. I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
That's not what I thought was gonna happen!
No, I'm
Not at all.
gonna do something nice. Give me
Tilly
that.
says, "Yo, will you call me when you open up your own funeral home, friend?" And I put the money in my pocket.
we are business owners,
It's
ma'am.
a business, y'all.
I have a
No.
business too. I don't.
We have
Yeah,
a
well,
business too, Tilly.
I decomposed his friend. I take the money.
Nebula steps in and says, "Well, I think it was a good time to touch your body because the kid was definitely not paying attention. But it's not going to look great as us fighting over the money that we found on the body. So maybe let's can it and we'll sort out the details later."
Yeah, it's true.
Furnace does want to pull that hand axe out of the shoulders of,
Sure.
Deceased
It's
beast.
easy enough, and it is intact.
Deceased
and it
beast.
goes. It makes that.
Furnace, since you have to kind of like climb next to the side of this goat, can you make a perception check?
If I can find my character sheet.
If I can find my character sheet.
Oh, just so I say it, Vinny, the
Perception.
only reason that I didn't decompose the giant goat body is because you said it was turning into bones.
It's deflating.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Classic.
Furnace rolled an 11 on perception.
11 is just enough. You see, as you like pull from the between the two necks, like between the I guess shoulder blades is where you said it went. You see only 2 very, very thin, very long mushrooms growing directly out of the base of their skulls. They're nearly imperceptible.
This thing's growing mushrooms.
Back. All right. Well, then I'm gonna also disintegrate that thing then.
Yeah, is
I
there a
don't want to
size
fight a
limit on
mushroom
that?
goat. I don't think so. Reach out and touch the corpse of a creature. Over the next minute, the corpse begins to rapidly decompose, sprouting fungus and moss as it begins to degrade into compost and mulch. An odd-colored flower
spreads fungus?
well, as it begins to, you gotta read the whole thing, and then it degrades into compost or mulch. An odd-colored flower or 2 may also spring from the corpse at this time. Applicable requirements, resurrection, are unaffected by this decomposition. So, I think it would decompose to the point it turns into mulch. I mean, I guess mushrooms can grow out of that, but if you want to be sure.
I don't know. I ain't never heard of no mulch.
No. So the bulk of the party sees Carmae and Pineroth leaving to the east. I think that's a good point to take our second break, and we'll meet you back here in roughly 10 minutes or so. Thanks for
So
sitting
Yeah.
through.
Real tearjerker.
Yeah, that was
Real
rough. That was
What?
rough. That was rough.
There we go. We're in.
So, that
Hey,
is.
hell yeah.
So I stopped burning the cream, and then that's finally when my souffle came out perfect.
That's
Well,
what we've
it's
been
wild
telling
how
you.
flammable
Telling
it
you
is.
that.
I know. But
Long.
I appreciate the feedback, and it's been ultimately helpful. But
And
it's
welcome
something I had
back to
find out on my
Magics
own.
and Mullets. The party has just destroyed a giant two-headed infernal goat of some sort with mushrooms growing out of the base of its heads. Let's see where they go now. Pineroth, the tiefling youth, is heading to the east, currently with Carmae. But the future is yours. This is your story. Where do y'all want to go? Where do y'all want to do?
Well, the
Where
map
do y'all
says
wanna
to
go?
house that way, so I guess we should go to the house.
Carmae told Penroth that she would go with him.
We go in the house?
Yeah, it seems that one of our teammates here is kind of seems to have made up her mind. I think it best if we maybe follow suit for a bit and maybe actually have like a team meeting, all of us. Not just the adults.
I mean, whatever. Tilly goes with the flow. Fuck it.
Back in.
Well, let me ask you this: is there anything that you would like to do on this short journey to the next farm?
No.
Like what?
I've never once farmed in my whole entire life.
Like take a long rest.
Conversations between each other, or with Pineroth, or with anyone, or do you just want to walk silently and fast travel there?
I mean, if it's chill, I'd like to take up that my journal and draw something while I'm
Yeah,
walking.
roll me a dexterity check.
So I want to draw kind of like a comic strip of what the body of the goat looked like as it was decomposing until it became nothing. You said dex check?
Yeah.
That's going to be a 13.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest look, but it's very gestural. You get the shapes in this 3 panels. You get the bloated shape, the slightly deflated, and then the bones popping out. It's not like high tier artistic work, but like you're capturing the moment for sure.
Okay.
Point of order: Did Tilly's decompose spell get rid of the mushrooms that were sprouting?
They were the last thing to go, but they shriveled up at the end.
All right. Nebula says, that's what I like to
While
see."
we're walking, Furnace would like to say something.
By all means.
Oh, my internet is not good, and I am getting real slow here.
Oh no.
We can hear you just fine though.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Tilly,
Yes.
do you have parents?
Oh. That's a complex and sad part of Tilly's life that Tilly doesn't want to get into right now. Short answer, I did. And then I did again. And now I don't.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't think I ever did.
Well,
really.
Orville's your dad, right?
Orville's my friend and my creator, but not
Well-
really my dad. You had a dad?
Yeah, but I'm failing to see the difference between your creator and your dad. You just made of different parts than the rest of us. That's all.
Hold on 1 second. Furnace says, as now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, Tilly.
Wow.
Yeah, everything's
Wow.
really sad
Thank
until
you.
now. Now
Yeah.
there's
No.
Nacho.
Thank you.
Yeah, all of a
Love
sudden, for
you.
some reason,
Nachos.
Nebula was just skipping down the lane to the house for some reason.
Yeah. Sun shines through and the nacho plate comes out.
All of Furnace's questions about parents and fathers and mothers and sons and daughters and children are complete now. Others can talk as
Well,
Oh,
by the sensation of a nacho chip.
Of chips.
Carmae, are you still in the lead
Love
with
chips.
Pineroth? Carmae, are you still in the front with Pineroth?
Oh, sorry, I didn't Yes.
Your passive perception is 13. You see through the wooded area a small flash of violet. It's not unfamiliar to you. You see a small figure holding a finger to their mouth. They nod towards the west.
Can I do some sort of investigation check so that Taylor, as a player, knows why this is familiar?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 17.
You've only known one person before meeting Tilly that was this size, but still an adult.
Hold on, let me pull up my notes. I wanna yell his name because I know who it is.
He did give you the shh.
Oh,
thing.
gotcha.
It's the only thing that you saw. You can still yell his name. That's up to you.
Oh, no, he said to be quiet. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run towards him.
Heinroth kind of reaches for you, but you're too dexterous. You run for quite a bit. Carmae and Pineroth are already so far ahead, it's hard to track them for the rest of the party. But Carmae just darted to the left, to the west. Carmae, we're going to focus on you for a bit.
Okay.
You run through the brush. Can you make a nature check?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you please make a survival check? Or either one. Whatever your best one is.
Whatever my bad one is, or my best one is.
Best one, sorry.
Best one. I'm
Either
gonna make a
nature
nature
or
check.
survival.
It's gonna be 11 for nature.
It's hard to follow this creature. This person that you think you know. Because they are so fast. But you start gaining on them. Until you finally find yourself in a clearing. The
Charlene.
woods start to thin. And you say, Gerland.
Charlene.
You see already resting on a rock a gnomish figure. Old, wrinkled, sunburnt, but not just like burnt by the sun. There's also very visible burns on his face, on his hands. His beard, last time you saw him, was incredibly long, almost to his feet, is now cropped and frizzled. His eyes don't look nearly as focused as last time we saw him. He says, Carmae is... I thought that was you. I thought...
As he was saying that, Carmae like runs and then kind of like slides on her knees and hugs him like by the waist, even though he's incredibly small. She like gets down to that level.
Oh, then you are real. I had feared the fears of the worst fears, and that perhaps you were not here per se, but elsewhere. But I followed you. I followed where you had gone, and where perhaps you may have been in the future, and I found you.
Oh,
You
so
see him again, like a new description. He was always so put together. His goggles had so many attachments. This young, or I'm sorry, not young, but short creature, very old, very crinkly, very wrinkled, was always so vigorous and sharp. His wit was sharper than anyone you had ever known. He brought you gifts on the few occasions that he came with your Aunt Zell. He looks wild about the eyes. He looks uncertain. He looks worried and he looks scared. You see that the patch on his shirt has been ripped. You see that he's covered in bandages here and there are places where he could quite frankly use more bandages.
Carmae, like, there's like a flood of questions that runs through her head, like, what happened to you? Where is Auntie Zell? All these things, but then she kind of snaps to and she sees that he's hurt, and she's going to cast lay on hands on him.
Sure. How much do you want to pump in?
I'm gonna do a 3 out of my 5.
You see some of the minor scratches start to heal instantaneously. The dried blood that was there remains, but the source is now gone. I, I didn't know that I didn't know that you could do that, but it seems as though you've grown and you're following in your aunt's desire, your aunt's footpath, your aunt's greater meaning, greater path. He kind of like twitches his head to the side. I forget it. Some of the words come harder than they were.
I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm messing up every step of the way. I'm definitely not following under her path. I almost died. I don't know what I'm doing. Why? What's wrong with you? What happened to you?
Well, I had adventure, and I was watching. I was watching so well, and I was with your aunt. She's always been the stronger of the two of us, and I was not good at watching. She fell into a trap, and I was soon overtaken by whoever or whatever that may or may not have been. It's blurry at this point, but I escaped.
Where was the trap?
He like twitches ever so slightly. We had followed a rip in the plains, and what do you know of your aunt's work? What do you? He
Well, I
looks
know
down.
she was
He
a hero.
notices very pointedly that you have her gun on your belt. You have taken up her arms, her old arms, her past, and you. It seems fit. It seems as though you should.
I don't know. We have to find her. I don't know if I'm ready, but I don't see another choice. You're talking about these rips, and you're talking about time travel, and I didn't know she did any of that. I don't know. I heard all these stories.
This is how I found you, my dear, my sweet child. I have knowledge of the rips through time and space, and I thought you would be home, but you were in Salt Marsh, and then there was other rips. There were so many rips. It was perforated. It was so thin, and then just a punch through, and you were gone. And why I followed, of course, and I didn't know your friend seemed dangerous and foolhardy, so I watched. I waited, but the bearded one, he fell, and I said, that's not good. So I helped where I could.
You're the one who saved Orville?
Well, a minor spell, an arcane utterance of sorts.
Well,
But
stop
I'm
hiding. Come
sure.
out. They're all great
No.
folks.
I don't know that I have work to be done. There is much work to be doing, and much work to be said. And I
Okay,
have
let me
to
come
be
with you.
going.
Let's find Auntie Zell.
No. It's much too dangerous for you. I am here merely to make sure that you are okay, and perhaps to lead you on to the next step of your journey before I leave once more again. But I will be back, assuredly.
Is there any way that we can have a way to talk to each other when you leave? I can't stand the thought of never seeing you again.
Oh, be assured that I will be helping. Give me the gun.
Okay.
He takes the gun And he looks at it, and there's a beat. He looks at it longingly. He points it towards himself, and he looks deep into the barrels. And you have a second where you're worried. A misfire would do untold damage. And he turns it, and he looks down the barrel. It points at you, but any worry is offset by the visual chance that he is looking down to see that the barrel is straight. This is well and good, but it's no, I don't want to offend, but this is simple. I saw your powers and what your abilities may do, and I see that I can be of some assistance should you want.
I need any help I can get.
Dear child, this would start you on a journey, a long, dangerous path, the path that your aunt had taken, and we know not where she has ended. This is not to be taken lightly.
I guess I just feel like I'm willing to take it, but I don't know if whatever journey that I'm going to take is something that I'm worthy of, you know? Like I don't feel like I've really proved myself. I feel like I'm a disappointment.
True that your worth has yet to be proven, but that is an emphasis on yet, as you have so much potential. The Van Hanna family is they are strong. At least your aunt and your mother are incredibly strong, and I don't know what happened, but yet we will find her. We will make sure that she is okay, but I ask again, are you sure that this is the path that you want to... This is an endeavor and a path. It's a path and an endeavor. It's quite confusing at times, but it's dangerous. It's fraught with peril.
I'm sure.
At this point, you can tell, like, none of his vocal patterns are what you know. You've met him several times. He seems absolutely cracked. He comes forward towards you and he grabs your hands. My dear sweet Carmae, there's so much you should know, and you will get there, of course, but there is an oath you must take should you want to continue down this path. And again, I must ask, are you absolutely certain? Are you absolutely sure?
I'm sure.
There's a stillness in the area. The wind almost stops. The breeze through the trees, the rustling comes to a stillness. Carmae, then please, if you're absolutely certain, then I need you to repeat after me. Are you absolutely sure and certain and truthful in your meaning of your words and your absolute truthfulness?
Carmae kind of chuckles and is like, yeah, whatever you just said.
It looks like he has a brain freeze for a second. His head twitches to the side, as if he's like trying to unload something. Then repeat after me. I pledge to hone my mind, spirit, and body.
I pledge.
Darling, please repeat after me.
I
You say say the words that I'm saying.
All right, Drillin. God, okay.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I say the words.
I pledge.
I pledge to hone my mind, spirit, and body.
I pledge to hone my mind, spirit, and body.
To be the ultimate weapon against the predations of extraplanar creatures.
To be the ultimate weapon against the predations of extraplanar creatures.
I pledge to be ever vigilant.
I pledge to
one's
be
important.
ever vigilant in spotting.
Say louder!
I'm trying! I pledge
to be ever vigilant
to be ever vigilant
in spotting the influence of these forces to protect the mortal realms.
in spotting the influence of these forces to protect the mortal realms.
That's where we are now. I pledge loyalty. Loyalty.
I pledge loyalty.
To be true to my order, my comrades, and my duties.
To be
That
true.
word's kind of funny.
To be true to my order, my comrade, and my duties.
And to never accept gifts or favors from friends or those who truck with them.
I think you meant to say fiends. Okay, and never accept gifts or favors from fiends
Friend.
or those who truck with them.
Perhaps you're already ready. There's one last line, if you don't mind. I pledge to be the shield against the endless terrors that lie beyond the stars. My gun will be forever loaded, and my mind keen to survive what lies beyond.
I pledge to be the shield against the endless terrors that lie beyond the stars. My gun will forever be loaded, and my mind keen to survive what lies beyond.
At this point, you notice a severe change in mood. There is tears in his eyes. He looks scared. He looks unsure. The sun has gone down at this point. The fight lasted way longer than you had thought. If you stay here, I can take this firearm and make it much more to your uses.
Yeah, I guess it's time to upgrade, huh?
I'll start a fire, and you. It seems as though you could use a rest. We'll talk more in the morning, okay?
Okay. I love you, Jerlin.
He gives you like a little bit of a pat on like the thigh. It's a little too hard, but it's full of caring. His eyes betray him. He looks just sad at this point. You see that he pulls his backpack down, sits on a log, and with a slight incantation, a fire starts in the middle of this clearing. His goggles go down, different pieces of magnification go down to where that he can see smaller details, and he looks like he's working on your pistol. The rest of the party. Carmae ran out into the woods. Pineroth stopped where she left. Only for a second, for everyone to catch up. He now continues down the road. What do y'all do?
Nebula says, so anyway, once I start burning the cream, that's how I started, my souffle started coming together.
Here we go again.
I'm just saying.
Where is Carmae?
Where is Carmae?
I mean, I don't know. She ran out, kind of having a rough day, and she ran and she fucked off. You can
Probably
tell
had a
She
good
fucked
reason.
off.
he feels
think
good
it's-
about that word.
Nice.
He loves that shit. It's stupid.
It's.
He
I
loves
imagine
that
it's.
shit.
it's pretty easy for us to have seen which direction she went in, right?
It's not difficult.
Yeah.
Well, make a survival check, actually.
Oh shoot. Okay. Survival. Do I have that? I don't.
You better survive.
Maybe she had to make a bowel movement and wanted privacy,
You know,
and we should not follow.
it's not a bad idea. I rolled a 16.
It's hard ground to cover, but you can kind of get like a feel for the direction. There was not like a lot of like turns, but you can tell with a 16 that she was fucking booking it, like running full tilt.
Well, Furnace, you don't have bowels per se, do you?
No.
Then mayhaps
No.
you might not be the most sensitive, or maybe you would be then. What? I think I saw Carmae run over there. You mind checking on her?
Okay. Furnace starts carefully following into the woods where Carmae has.
Sure,
Gone off.
make a survival check, please.
Could they get advantage because I like pointed out where to go?
Yeah, absolutely. We can count that as a help action. So roll with advantage.
That's a good thing because I don't have a great survival.
Most people don't.
The first one was 11. What?
I was gonna say that for some reason Gus had a really good survival in the last campaign. Helped out almost none.
Do I add
Near the
anything
ground.
to it?
So
No.
what is your survival?
Well,
It's in the S's.
I don't know.
I
I
think
think
we might
it
have
was
lost.
frozen in time.
At the very bottom.
I got a freeze.
There we go. You're back.
I got a 10.
10.
It is. You can spend time to follow it, but it's hard
10.
to go fast. Should you want to follow this, you can probably figure it out,
Man.
but it would take some time.
Nibiola volunteers to go with Furnace. What-
Can I
like-
call out to Carmae?
Yeah.
You can attempt to, but from what Pine Roth said, sounds like she booked it, so she's probably a good amount ahead of you.
What do?
I'll say this:
Yeah, I don't.
I was
if the
busy
party
cooking
wants to
10 bomb.
follow, if the party wants to follow Carmae, you are welcome to. With Nebbiolo taking the lead, it takes you a while to get there. Is that what people want to do?
I'll follow. I mean, Furnace is going that way, so I should probably go.
I mean, I don't want to leave without Carmae, but I want to give Carmae privacy if she, needs to deal with
she's
something
pooping.
in the wood.
If she be pooping.
If she be pooping.
Does a Carmae shit in the woods? Am I right?
Am I right?
If a Carmae shits. Wait, hold on.
I mean, I don't want to tell you that you follow Carmae, but if you all would like to, you can.
Yeah,
with
Tilly doesn't care. Tilly will do what everyone else is doing.
So the party.
What about
follows-
the boy, though? The
What's
boy
wrong with
is
the
going to
boy?
go off in another direction.
Nebbiolo will stay with the boy if he's gonna go off in a separate direction.
Well, I mean, you're welcome to convince him to come with you, or tell him to go off on his own. That's up to you.
Nebbiolo says, all right, friend. Pit stop real quick, just to get all of our ducks in a row. And then we'll head over to the house, yeah?
I mean, I got this, but packs travel together for safety. That's fine.
That's right, Wolfpack. That's right.
He follows you,
Wolf.
trying to save as much face as possible.
That's our adventurous
It
team's
takes you
name.
quite a while,
God.
like compared to just chasing a body through the woods, following a trail in a heavily wooded area. It takes a bit of time. The scene has already transpired. with Carmae.
You mean the poop?
Carmae, you are resting. You have taken your armor off. The fire is blazing. You have gone through several days of. Well, it's been quite a while since you've rested. You close your eyes at some point. You drift. And you are awoken by a shambling through the woods. 5 or 6-ish people stumble through, your compatriots.
Carmae, you pooping? Carmae!
No, I went earlier.
Carmae,
That's good. It's
do
good to
you
get
need
out of the way before
privacy?
Carmae, you
No.
look to the left. The log that you were resting against has your pistol. It is stuck into the wood, barrel first.
Is it the new one?
It's your pistol. It seems ever so slightly modified.
Where's
pull it
where's
out?
Gerland at this point? Sorry.
You look around, Gerland is nowhere to be seen.
Gerland! Gerland!
How many times do I have to go over it? It's pronounced Nebbiolo.
Not you!
Who's Gerland?
Who's Gerland?
No, who are you looking for?
I mean, there's
My Uncle Gerland.
There's
Well, he's-
furnace.
My
There's
Uncle
Orville.
Gerland, he's not technically my uncle. He's like, I don't know, like my aunt's friend or whatever, but I love him like an uncle, and he was just right here, and Gerland! And I just yelling.
Did you take any of that claw wine with you?
Yeah, are you
I mean,
okay?
everything all right?
What the hell's happening with you?
No,
Did you
I
eat the
haven't
mushrooms
had
from
any
the
wine.
decaying bodies?
No!
Are you crazy now?
No!
Like, what has happened to you?
You guys, you're not helping. Shut up.
You just kind of ran off and.
She looks
fell
over at
deep in
her
the
gun that's like in the wood and picks it up and like looks at it.
You have to pry it out. There are now 3 prongs. And it was stuck into very like soft wood, but there are 3 metal prongs, and you pick it up. There's almost like it's not actually electricity, but you feel like something's different about this gun. The barrel seems like more of a physical weapon now.
Is it like heavier?
Not by much, ever so slightly.
Are you gonna do a hit?
It looks as
One
though
hit.
like you could stab someone with it though.
Oh shit, you got a melee weapon now?
You got a bayonet on that
Is
shit.
this what I can smite with?
You're
I can
welcome.
smite with this thing?
Do you want to try it on someone?
No one
Roll
here.
initiative.
I see this going through Carme's head, and I'm like, we're all friends here.
And Carmen's really excited and just like has crazy eyes, and she's just like kind of whipping the gun around, like realizing that she.
Carmae, as you're whipping around, you also notice a small piece of cloth. Worn, heavily worn, barely any kind of printing on it. It's a circle. But it seems like it's probably the same insignia that is on your gun to begin with. An eye, with each end turning into some kind of tendril.
And the cloth, where is it? Like, is it just laying on the wood? Sorry.
It's right next to where the gun was. It's dusty, and if you want to smell it, it smells bad. It's heavily like,
I love
Can I do
this
some
flavor.
sort of? Can I hold
love
it and do
this
some sort
stink-
of?
this like stink patch we got going on right
Yeah,
now.
I'd like that you
Yeah,
found
oh,
a
yeah.
stinky rag.
Stinky.
it's a stink patch.
Is it from some like crust punks like jean vest?
Yeah.
Gross. Can I like do some sort of
homemade
Arcana check on it,
Slayer
just to feel if it's like
Yeah, roll Arcana.
14?
It doesn't seem magical, but it does seem important.
I'm going to kind of tuck it in my little like waist belt, my leather belt, and kind of like tie it around the weather belt. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And look at everybody and go, okay. I know we don't know each other very well, but we've already been through a lot. I know you know that I'm trying to find my aunt, but there was a man, a small man, a very small, gnome man who makes things. He makes like toys and trinkets, kind of like Furnace, actually. And I saw him, and he's like my uncle, and I ran after him, and well, from what I can gather, I just took an oath, and it was the same oath that he took, and the same oath that my aunt took. And I don't know. I know you don't owe any allegiance to me, and I know that you don't need to help me at all, but I don't know if I can do this myself, and I'll help you with your stuff if you help me with mine, and mine's really simple. I just want to find my aunt.
Orville, you alone hear a clang. A hammer hitting steel. Hammer hitting an anvil.
Orville.
Orville.
Anvil.
No one else hears this, but with the emphasis of each ending of the sentence, you hear this clang, clang.
I go up and I grab Carmae on the shoulder and I say, well, I wasn't sure, but I just got a message. I think me and Furnace will be with you.
A tear kind of falls down
That's right.
Carme's cheek. And she looks up at Furnace and looks at Orville and goes, thank you.
Nebula turns to Penroth and says, you have anything to drink at the house?
I mean, it's not my house, but if you like beet juice, it's pretty good.
How old is the beet juice?
Depends on the day.
All right, well.
If it's today, it's older than yesterday, right? I get that.
Yeah. That's what they say, I guess.
That's what they say. Tilly's indifferent. Tilly doesn't give a shit. I just want to keep moving forward.
Yeah, Nebiola's still unsure, but
cool.
I'll give you this, Orville. With your vision, I'm going to give you the last word of this session.
Shit,
the five of you are now huddled up with Coriander and Pineroth in the roster. This seems right. This seems to align to whatever your vision dream might have been. Is there anything you'd like to say to this newfound team?
Well, I mean, I know we, like Carmae said, we just met each other, but, I mean, we were all drawn together for some reason. And, I trust in Gond for a lot of things. And, I mean, if he's telling me that this is right, then, I mean, you can choose to take that how you will, but I think this is where we should be.
Yeah, we're all good friends here!
Nebula almost falls over, completely forgetting that fucking Coriander is here entirely.
I think that's a good part to end this session. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Hell yeah.
For listening at that point.
Thank you.
We will see you sooner than later, as Wednesday to Monday at this point. We'll be playing it once again on this upcoming Monday.
Oh, yeah.
The date eludes me at this point, but thank you, players. Thank you, everyone. And real quick, we are leveling up to level 3 at this point.
Yay, I love level 3.
Second level.
So go ahead and level up everything except for your hit points, because we'll do that at the top of next session.
Love it.
Level up everything.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
Do it right
Thank
now.
everybody.
gonna specialize.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Specky.
Yeah, thanks everyone
Thank you,
for the
everybody, for
Thank
showing me the
you.
Everyone in
Thank
the
you
chat, love you all.
guys.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
can't
the,
wait
for
to
the
meet
bits
my
and
naked
the
grandma
gifts and
NPC.
the... Yeah, we're gonna find a naked grandma in a house, and it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be
Yeah,
terrible.
it's gonna be
It's gonna be
just the worst.
It's gonna be
It's
charged.
such a sad story.
It'll be
know what?
respectful, okay?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want to tell anyone the
says
future
you.
of the story, but like, there's a grandmother somewhere. I'm like, she's not naked.
She better be.
I mean,
Well, she is
how did
now.
she bathe, Vincent?
Not yet.
Listen,
Yeah. What? Yeah,
I love Spencer.
Cody says, what if it's
And,
tasteful? What if it's a tasteful naked grandma?
Yeah, shout out to
No, it's
Will
not
Cody, who's
tasteful.
our
There's
number
no
one
way.
fucking sub giver or whatever.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cody, for
Oh
giving
my
us
God.
Who
Yeah,
has
Cody
the
for-
highest? Hold on. Who has the highest charisma score that could convince the grandma to be consensually naked?
Oh,
That would probably be Nebbiolo.
I've got a plus 1
Coriander?
charisma. Yeah.
I have a +5 saving throw charisma.
Well, I've got a plus 1
Three.
mod.
Whoa.
I built my entire
With a 12.
character off charisma. So
Fair.
All right, Nebs.
Mine's just +2, but
You're
check
gonna
it
be
out.
on deck for dealing with this grandma.
You're on grandma duty.
It's sexy,
Perfect.
though.
Yeah, naked grandma, but make it sexy. All right?
Make
Yeah.
it sexy.
Make it sexy.
It's like the red woman from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So hot.
I don't know what that
No.
means, but I'm gonna agree with you. Tacitly.
Vinny, RP this naked grandma.
Right now.
No!
Yeah,
Come on.
you do it.
Yeah, come on.
Sick.
Ricky,
Hey,
let's
listen.
do that.
Yeah,
Y'all have
Matt-
met one old person, and
Matt
they
says-
are
Matt says hips and nips.
the male.
Yeah, hips and nips.
Who
or
do you
else I
think
don't
the
eat.
other
They're in the
like
same
old person
place.
is?
The hips
And
are
you think they're
like
happy?
an inch
No,
apart.
they're not. They're very sad.
really
They're
dinksy
sexy,
dink.
though.
Really activate the almonds. Really up here.
Sexy
Friends,
stuff.
thanks everyone for coming and watching our show.
Yeah,
We will
thanks
see you
for-
on Monday.
Yeah, thanks for the gifts. Thanks
Until
for the
then,
bits.
we'll
It's
talk
so
to you.
fucking cool. Thank you for the mullet.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
the
Everybody.
Baja spam. I love seeing that emote live. It's
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
so exciting.
Emily did it. Emily made
Yeah.
it.
Give credit where credit's due.
Oh, I like that you
Yeah.
can throw fucking little sunglasses on them, too, if you pay
Yeah.
the bits or whatever. That's
Yeah,
fun.
did you see that?
Oh.
Yeah, use your Baja blast points to fuck with the Baja emote. It's great. It's a
Please.
lot of fun.
Please.
Love you
all
all.
right, yeah, with that, good night, everybody. Much love. We'll see you on Monday.
Night.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.